What's going on? You guys hear me? Check 1 2, check 1 2. You guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Yep.
What up? Wait, hello? Is my thing working?
Yeah. I can hear you good now.
Alright, perfect. Give me a second. Yeah, it's Ruben Zerx asked it. I'll send our investor or you can out answer. Good morning, good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me turn this thing on. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy to see you guys here again. Ooh, last night was amazing. Last night's Asian session trade was phenomenal, to the T, on point. It tapped that target, but hit our break even. The run hit our break even before, so couldn't do anything about that, which is completely fine. I'm happy with that because today we have more upside, right? Right now you have more upside, not right now, but once you create that support, because right now what price is doing here is price is creating a range, right? So price is bullish, weekly we all know it's bullish, daily we all know it's bullish. Daily time frame actually tapped at a target, our first minor level. So I think we tapped this resistance here, if I'm not mistaken. A very minor level. I do believe we're gonna re-break this today later on. Actually, we made it to 151.235, right? So 151.235 looking left is gonna be a minor, that minor resistance there. I do believe we're gonna break this resistance. High chance. So my target for a day is gonna be up here at 152.089. That's my daily target because looking left, this is clean traffic. This is a candle I'm basing my structure off of, my clean traffic off of, right? Just this one candle here. So that's pretty clean to me. On a day time frame, right? So how do you get there? Well, that's a good question. How do you get there, right? So if you know that this is a minor resistance here at 151.241, that's also where price tapped last night. If you go on a small time frame, right, there's gonna be a lot of information on this wick, on that candle. Drop down to a 30-minute time frame. What do you see here? Oh wow, you see a resistance here, right? So you now see a resistance here on a 30-minute time frame. So if that's your resistance, then high chance. Once you create support, we're gonna go to retest the highs. But we don't know where support is yet. We do know is that this is a very minor support that's formed last time during pre-London or London, right? And we've been pretty much ranging in that area for the past like 2-3 hours. So I mean, overall the range is gonna be about a 30-pip range. Definitely not tradable right now, but could be tradable very soon once you get some more volume coming in. What I'm anticipating here is that I might be anticipating a fake out. So what a fake out is when you pop back down the range here, right? And since price is bullish, you pop down. It looks like it wants to drive down. Looks left. This is clean traffic coming down for GJ. But keep in mind the daily is still bullish. So at any given point, price can still push back up inside the range. So once price pushes back up inside the range, that's the buys I'll look for. I'm gonna look for buys going up to retest the highs. So it's either I get that entry or 2. I'll wait for price to break above the resistance here, and then look for an entry. So you have 2 possible entries here. You have 1 over here, 2, you have 1 over here. And once that forms, those are your positions, right? But for now, we're just waiting. There's nothing to trade off of right now. And also, if you do get a kind of bullish ass support without breaking the lows, working below support, then that would be ideal as well, right? I'll say a closure above that minor resistance there should be ideal for buyers going back up to retest the highs. Should be a good day for GJ. I'm anticipating one. Not an algo day, but it should be a normal day. Nothing too crazy today for both pairs though. Should be normal days. Gold, however, looking like it wants to push up. Daily form that support. Again, I did say that we don't know what's gonna happen here. We gotta wait to see. Well, we gotta wait to see until this daily count closes, because I want a closure below the range here for price to continue coming down. But at any given point, keep in mind, price is at support. Price can just reject off of any given point. It can reject there, you know, go up for a day, but still go down for the week. If that makes sense. So Don't get it like, you know, don't get it twisted. Yeah, so there's that. Then you have the daily time frame that's yeah, it's about to break the highs. We are creating a support. I'll say if you do break the highs, then high chance you look to continue up towards the next resistance, which is up here at like 1740, right? Because technically, price shouldn't break that high if it wants to drive down off a bearish candle. It breaks that, comes back into the range, it fills it. So that's a possibility for GJ, or sorry, for gold. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little stuck in gold today. I'm looking for sells only, so I'm not sure if I'm really gonna anticipate buys. I look for sells below. It might be a long shot. Might not happen today, but if I look for sells, it's probably gonna be below the support here. 1697, or I might anticipate sells up here at the top of the range, right? Because this is a very minor resistance you have here on gold. So at any given point, price can create that resistance to come back down to retest the lows. So that would be probably ideal for price to drive down, or start to drive down at least, right? So maybe something like this. Drop down. If something like this forms, I'll look for sells coming back in the range here, 100%, and continuation to the downside. That's my analysis for a day. Pretty simple analysis. GJ are gonna be the main pair today, guys. If I'm being honest with you guys. Yeah.
Thanks for being honest, Tom.
Being honest, what?
Appreciate that, brother. That's what you say. To be honest with you guys. Like,
yeah, don't lie to us.
Thanks for being honest.
Hey, I said the other day too.
Okay, wait, where's my box?
I caught that too when he said it.
Hey, remember that day when I was like, guys, today gold's not gonna move today. It's gonna be more of a GJ day. I didn't lie to you guys that day, right? I didn't lie. Nothing happened on gold. On Friday, it was
Friday.
Friday.
Gold, like the bias is bearish overall, but right now it's kind of rejecting bullish, so it could go both ways.
Yeah.
Thing which you draw, like if it closes bearish and then back in the range, that makes sense. But right now, I wouldn't look like for buys or anything.
I'll start looking for buys if the day breaks the highs. Like I'll look for buys to kind of fill this range, right? This range is pretty clean. You're able to pop up. We got 100 people right now. Holy shit! Where did you guys come from? 117.
Hey, don't complain. Enjoy it.
Go give me a beautiful trade, Martin. Let's see. Let's see how beautiful the trade of yours was. Good morning, Carla, by the way. Good morning, Samurai.
Good morning, morning.
Good morning, Locke.
Morning, brother.
Good morning, Andre. Good morning, Sherry.
It's gonna be a great day today.
Andre, my brother.
Morning, my brother.
Strong arms, my friend. Hard to bicep yesterday.
Let's see. Oh man. Super small 15-minute waiting for range. Waiting for resistance to break. Got a 15-minute fake out to the downside. Finally got a candle breaking resistance. Clean buys until 1808. Bagged 3%. Wow. A B C D 1 2 3 D E F 4 5 6. What a nice name you got there. Yeah, that's a good trade. Good trade. It was a pretty clean trade. This is a 15-minute on gold. You had a fake out here, right? Fake out right here. One came back in the range. That would be your first entry. If you didn't get in, then you could wait for a break above, which you got that. Boom, entered there. Stop spirit is kind of low. Target at next resistance. A clean 1-to-1 trade, a bit higher. Pretty clean. Good, amazing stuff there. That's a pretty clean trade. Okay, so we have a resistance here on GJ, on gold actually. Right about, I'll say, I'll put a resistance up here. There are some resistance there too, but I think this is a more major one up here. I want to see how price reacts here, because this is also a daily high, right? That wick. So if price were to break this today, then you can look for buys going to fill this range here, because I think this range is about, I mean, you're looking around a 50 pip range going up, right? If you do break into the range, pretty clean. Pretty clean. Salary play, come on, it's a salary play. GG on 30-minute time frame, where it is, yeah, but it's not the best one. It's not the best one, because it's very rangy here, right? It's pretty rangy, and for one, I'm waiting for a breakout, but for two, I need some more volume coming in. So you'll start to see the volume once once accounts start printing bear candles with volume. Obviously, you see it come in as time goes by. But right now, wouldn't be ideal. The 1 hour is bearish here. The 4 hours is bearish. There's no buys yet, for me at least. Caught a good trade last time, gold for London. Nice. Hey bro, do you like the 15-minute candles or confirmations, or do you think they're too weak? I wait for 15 sometimes too. It depends on the situation. I think I talked about that yesterday. Zerx asked me about that, the 15 versus the 30-minute time frame. I kind of answered it from. It depends on the situation, the way candles are aligned on different time frames. That's our replay. Funny thing is, like last night, like the buys that I anticipated last night, I'm not sure who caught that, but if you guys are in the channels, congrats. In the free channel too. It was a 4 hour start replay. It was at 150-700, right? 4 hour start replay. You had 1 hour close above the range. 1 hour close above this range. Clean. And then you had the 15-minute start replay at the same time. So it was super clean. And you had the daily count breaking the previous kind of high all at the same time. So that was the cleanest buy I ever took in my life. Everything was just aligning every time frame. Oh, Zoom music, it's not on? Oh shoot, my bad. I forgot that was on. What do you think of FTMO or funded accounts as a whole? Nothing's wrong with it. I just believe it's always better to trade your own capital. But if you do trade FTMO, don't just trade it because you're down to your last and that's all you got, and that's you think you can get rich off of one FTMO account. You're not. But if you are a profit trader and just you've been trading for quite some time now and you just want more funding in your account, you want more balance, more capital to trade with, then by all means go ahead. But make sure you're profitable, right? Don't just think you're profitable, but make sure you're actually profitable. Look at your trades. Look at how you look at your MT4. Look at how you've been for the past couple months, right? Couple years, yeah, and then figure that out on your own, obviously, right? But I have no issues with it. But I'll probably never do FTMO, to be honest with you guys. It's not my... I got my own capital, right? Where'd you learn trading from? Well, there's this one wonderful website I go to all the time. It's called the internet. I learned trading there. No, a lot of mentors throughout my whole career. A lot of... I would say one of mentors because I never paid for all their stuff. But a lot of gurus. Yeah, I guess you can say gurus. But a lot of them, right? A lot of other forex traders out there that, give me some valuable information. A lot though. Like I started off, like my strategy when I first started off was nothing like this that I do today at all. The key to FTMO and similar risk management, 5% drawdown kills many. That's 5% drawdown. That's nothing. I mean, if you're risking like 1-2% per trade, that's nothing, right? Like, by nothing I mean like you can live with that. It's not like it's not too tight. It's perfect. You have a lot of room. Cause who needs a 5% daily drawdown? You don't need that. Fuck you. I can't. If you give me like a 1% daily drawdown, I'll take it. right? You just risk less. You don't gotta risk like 20% of your account to make the 10% or whatever it is on FTMO in a day, you know. Someone asked me yesterday, someone was like, do you think your strategy, like he asked about my strategy, like, do you think your strategy will be profitable for the FTMO challenge? Because he wanted to do FTMO. I'm like, why don't you just do your challenge, your strategy? I'm guessing because he over leverages and stuff, or whatever the case may be, right? It's like people see, you know, people see kind of, how do I say this? People see how consistent things are, but they didn't want to adapt to it because they're so they just want to stick to their plan of trying to catch, you know, whatever pips in amount of days, whatever lot size, using whatever, like, you know, making a certain amount a day, and they don't want to adjust to the more achievable target on a daily basis. If you're a good trader, you'll need FTMO. That's kind of a hot take. Although I would never use FTMO, I don't recommend it. Kind of a hot take. I mean, if you're a good trader, you don't need FTMO at the same time. Some people just want more capital to trade with, and they're a pretty decent trader. Yeah, 5% is plenty. Hey, who mentioned the starter play earlier? Thing about this is that I do see it going up off the starter play here, but if it does go up, it'll probably pop up towards like this resistance, and it'll probably have some trouble here breaking this. A very minor resistance there. I want to see if we break the 1 hour highs, because if you get a closure above this 1 hour resistance here, then we can probably pop up to about this range here, and I think that range is about I mean, looking at around a 16 pip range. Transactions, bro. I took this off the GU earlier based off retracement at forward candle. Let's see. That sounds similar to what we took last night or during late session yesterday for GJ. What is this? 15-minute time frame. Prius on forward. Cannot make 15-minute support. Shows obstruction. Reversion count higher low. Yeah, perfect. Similar to this. Yeah, it's clean trade. Price creates support here. You took a buy off that support being created. Stop loss proves count lows. Target was this resistance there at that range. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that trade. Clean trade. I want to see how you manage it though. That's the real question, right? That changes everything. I want to see what you did when price got here. What you did. You know, did you manage your risks or did you just like leave your stops here? But overall, amazing trade. Lots of buddies getting thrown in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. If you guys remove someone, I mean, I don't know what's happening. So you do that. You guys can just do whatever you guys want. What did you got Lou say? Just text the Zoom chat. Binary accounts are good for people who are profitable, but they just don't have the cap though. Yeah, that's what I said. Check this out.
David James. You need 100k to 300k capital with proper risk management. Brother. Whatever. Don's trading like last year with 25k. Literally the whole fucking year.
What the fuck is this? Buys above 152, 100 or nothing? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that'd be ideal above that range. What is this? If you want to trade full time, you don't need 100k, 300k capital. Proper risk management. You can risk 1% off a 50 to 60k account and pop a 10 lot using 1% risk. and that's the minimum risk, right? You'll need to 100k account, 300k come profit. But hey, if that's your comfort level, if your comfort level is, you know, you need 300k, 100k to come, you know, profit, or, you know, to be a full-time trader, by all means, go ahead. You might not have 300k in your trading account, but you might have it in your actual life, right? Your actual bank. Don, what makes the support on GJ weak but resistance so strong? What do you mean? Oh, the support on GJ weak, resistance strong. What does that mean? What I do know is that the weekly here, again, like the weekly is pushing up towards these levels here, and the way the weekly closed last week, guys, it's a high chance this week we're pushing up, right? Because we closed above this resistance for the week. Closed above. Look left. This is the area we're gonna fill. That's clean traffic. We have some minor resistance here, nothing major at all. But overall for the week, we should see price ending up somewhere around here, like 152, 153 levels. Look left. That's clean traffic. $10K give me 5K a month. That's a 50% account growth in a month. So that'll be considered a very good month. Very good month. You need. Realistically, most traders don't risk 1%. I mean, they risk more than that. I mean, it depends on the trader you're talking about, right? The types of traders you're talking about. The new traders definitely don't risk 1%, but the old traders, the more experienced traders, probably. Guys who trade full time have a grand account. Do they trade full time, or are they just saying they trade full time? Are they like these people? Are they like these people? Hold on. Is this them with the 1K accounts?
Where? Medium.
Nah, fool, the app, fool, you can make money off your phone, bro. Changing money and shit, bro, for real.
Oh, really? How much you make?
My dude in my group chat, bro, my mentor, he made $800 a day, bro.
How much did you make?
But this other bitch in my group chat, she made $400.
Nah, I'm asking how much you made.
Me? Bro, I just started, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just started, bro. Come on, bro, for real. Look, let me show you something, bro. Look at this.
Let me see.
Look at that. See that shit? We
The
going
fuck is
up from
that?
here, bro. What you mean, bro? Look, it's money going up, bro. We only going up,
I don't even
bro.
know what that is.
See, that's your fucking problem, bro. Scared money don't make no money, bro.
I can't even read that.
You can't read because you a dumbass, broke-ass, unmillionaire, fucking loser-ass bitch.
Oh
That's
my
why you
God.
can't read that shit, bro. Come
Nah,
on, bro.
cool, bro.
Please, bro. Why would I give you 10,000, bro? When I could teach you how to
Nah,
make 10,000, you feel
You
me?
can give me 10,000 right now. I ain't tripping.
I would, bro, but you feel me? You gotta give me 250 first so we can start off the PowerPoint program. You know what I'm saying, bro? Please, bro.
No, I'm good.
Please, bro. Please.
This guy said, "Give me 450 first, so you reset the PowerPoint program."
250 person put you in the PowerPoint program. I love what he says. You give me 10,000. I mean, I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
Stop hating on IML.
I'm not hating on IMO at all. I respect all traders from all types, and from all part of the world. That's not out there. I'll go out. Hey, yeah, most people trade with what they're comfortable losing. That's unrealistic. Yeah, but $1,000, man, being a full-time trader with $1,000 in your account.
No.
I don't know. I mean, full-time, right? That means that your Forex replaces your actual job full-time. And if you're trading a $1,000 account, I mean, the average American makes, what's the average American makes? Americans, give me an answer, Americans. My Americans.
Average median salary?
Yeah, like an average. Give me like a average is average 30-50K.
Yeah, is it
50K at
that?
least. $800 a week. Yeah. So you're gonna need to grow your account every month. 80% of your account needs to be grown every single month off a $1,000 account for you to live freely full time as a trader with a $1,000 account. Doesn't make any sense, right? Doesn't make any sense. A $1,000 account. I mean, you might get lucky some months, but to sustain 80% account growth every month or putting that pressure on yourself every month doesn't make any sense. You're fucking yourself over. You're putting pressure for no reason.
So my question would be to you, Don. That being said, somebody is a decent trader, but they don't have the capital. Why you wouldn't see FTMO as a solution for them? Because if they're a decent trader, but they only have hundreds to a couple of thousand, but you transfer over to where someone's giving you opportunity to leverage 100,000, and some of the FTMOs, I think you can stack the money to where you got 300,000 or so that you're trading off of. Wouldn't that be a solution where they could leverage someone else's money to create more money?
I had nothing wrong with FTMO. I said earlier, FTMO is fine if you're a profit trader. I have nothing against it, but I'll probably never use it.
Yeah, profitable trader.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey's a good example of that. This guy made 1K, took 1K to 1.8K in 5 weeks using 2%. That's a good growth. That's 80% account growth within like a month and a half, pretty much. So that's a decent growth. It's a good month. Ooh, by the way, this 30-minute target play is pushing up here, right? So we're pushing that target, that resistance here. We don't know what's gonna happen here. We don't know if we're gonna close above or we're gonna reject to come back down to bottom the range again, right? So if you want to be safe, obviously the safer buys would be above this resistance here today, 151, 200. Hey bro, can you talk us through how to calculate pips on gold, please? On TradingView? Yeah, so every dollar is 10 pips. Like, every dollar is 10 pips. So from 1704 to 1705, that's 10 pips, 100 points. For those that don't know how to calculate pips and points, right? So, for example, let me show you an example here. So from like here, right, from 1709 120 or 1709 260 290 to 1710 290, right? That would be 100 points, which is 10 pips. In this case, that would be 10 pips. Pretty simple. Gold is a lot easier to calculate than other pairs, I'll say. Yeah, it goes in this range here. Not so bad of a range, to be honest with you guys. Not so bad of a range. It's a decent range. If price pops back down to this range here, to 1703, I'm looking for sells coming down. Coming down to probably fill the rest of the range, right? So probably sells below this area, coming down towards like these areas here, or just maybe in runner positions coming back down. Because I do believe, as long as the daily candle doesn't break the daily candle half from yesterday, it should still continue to come down. But again, it's getting very close to that high. If you're asking how I calculate gold pips, shouldn't be trading it. Hey, be nice. People are new here. Be nice. Be nice. Am I short on gold at the moment? I'm pretty short on gold, but not at the moment though. Like I've been bearish for gold for the past, I think, 3 weeks, right? Past 3 weeks I've been bearish on gold. Haven't taken any buys much for the past 3 weeks. K down towards this target. My first target got tapped there. I just want to see how price reacts here now. We don't know, again, like the week, we don't know how what's gonna happen here because the weekly again is tapping the support. If you do close bullish this week, then I believe next week we're probably gonna continue back up. Clear resistance and probably continue up towards like these areas up here, right? So that's if this week closes bearish, or sorry, bullish. But if it closes bearish below the range, then you guys know what's gonna happen with that. You guys know exactly what's gonna happen after. If you do close like this week. But it cannot break this high if it wants to drive down for the weekly.
Yeah, spreads were crazy on gold a couple of months, Anthony. That's why you stopped trading, right, Don?
Well, like last March, I mean last like May till like I think till December pretty much I stopped trading it.
Yeah, spreads were real wide.
Spreads were like 100 pips. No, like 50 pips. Last year. Let's chat soon. You just playing? Yeah, Juju's in range here, right? So you probably don't want to, you know, anticipate anything right now. It's a bit choppy here. We'll get volatile though later on. Probably in NY Open, I'll say. NY Open or NYC Open. Control FX, when I use support resistance method, I conclude that trendline and other pattern is bullshit, especially gurus use trendline. Yeah, because it's all the same thing, right? It's all through the price action. Like if you were to, like, I don't know, like I guess I can say this right here. I'm not, for all the trendline gurus, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but this is a trend line, right? And if you draw from here to here, look at where it's bouncing off. It's bouncing off of here, bouncing off of here. Look where it's bouncing off of. That's support. If I'm not wrong, if you put an EMA up on your screen as well, this is gonna be an EMA bouncing off of that support. If you put a fib on your screen right now from here to here, a Fibonacci retracement, this is gonna give you a 38.2 or 50 retracement to go up. But overall, if you erase all that is just support. All the same shit, right? This is a simpler way to see it. But people don't like the idea of having no indicators on the screen because they might not feel comfortable without having that extra confirmation by their side, when in reality they don't really need it if they understand what it does. Going back in this, what's up? EURUSD fake out or no? Yes, chart. You always ask me about EURUSD every single time. EURUSD. You never send a chart. I remember your name from last time too. Sarge at 1K in January, now have a 2K, 12K. Nice, good stuff. Oh shoot, I have trades called and trades taken still on. You're right. Trades called. That was from yesterday, guys. We had a good day yesterday, but let me go delete this. Trades taken. Sorry, that was from yesterday. No one mentioned that. Chaz 786. I didn't turn that for live with that. Hey, be nice. Be nice. Be nice to our non-organic friends. Be nice. And I just realized. Actually, I'm not gonna bring it up. It's too much. It's too much to have. It's too much to talk about. What's this? GBP AUD 30-minute time frame. Looking for 30-minute starting play below 30-minute lows. Price close below support. Clean traffic tail left. Ooh, 30-minute starting play. If this candle breaks the lows, yeah, I see it. Yeah, because we closed below the range here. And then this candle here closed bullish, but still staying below support. This candle if it drives down and break the lows, it should be a clean sell coming down for the range. This is clean. I'll say below here is even cleaner. From here to like here, this should be a waterfall. You have nothing in between at all. Oh, 1 hour close there. Closed weak bullish. The OG ass support. This 4 hours on a flip, I believe. Yeah. What do you think, Andre? You gonna wait for a breakout today, or you just gonna
4 hours salary play, bro.
4 hour salary play?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If it breaks that high, the 2 mark. So buys above here.
Ooh.
This candle flips bullish, breaks this high. You have a 4 hour salary play. Now I don't know what's on the left. I guess it's far, far away.
Clean traffic is on the left.
Yeah, I think that would be a good impulse.
Look at that clean
trade.
traffic.
Yeah. All right, that's the trade.
That's
for me.
what I'm saying. Today GG is a lot cleaner than gold. Right?
Because if this, how much till the 4 hour closes?
An hour,
in,
an hour, 2 hours pretty much.
Oh, okay, okay. We got time. If it breaks this high, I'll take an impulse buy.
You mean a salary play by?
Yeah, salary play buy. But impulse entry, right? So,
Yeah.
and then just manage it like stops at break even after, I don't know, 7-8 pips.
Sydney due for gold. Andre, what's your plan today? What's going on? Team focus.
I'm gonna stay away. I'm staying away from GJ unless it's above 151, 200. I'll take buys above. And then I like what Carlos said. 4 hour salary makes sense. Gold, I'm just gonna be patient. I'm just gonna wait. Actually, I want to wait for this next hourly to close it just open. See what happens. We just push back up to that new range. So play cool and wait.
Yeah. Amount of resistance here too. Good morning. Do you like to use the same lot size, or is it dependent on the trade pair stop loss? Thing is, like, I've adjusted my account to a point where, or my account's at a point where, like, I can technically pop 20. I can pop a 20 lot and still not be over risking probably, or like a 15 lot. It depends, right? But yeah, like a 10 lot, like, because I don't really increase my lot size the more when I have my capital. Like, I can risk more, but I just choose to stick to a 10 because that's what I'm comfortable with. So even if the stops are a bit bigger, like, say I have a 20 pip stop, I'm still comfortable with having using a 10 lot in that trade. So if that makes sense, right? But yeah, usually on gold I'll pop a 5, and on GG I'll pop a 10. But if I'm being honest with you guys, man, I told you guys, I don't think I'm gonna increase my lot size this year. I think I might be stuck at 10 for the whole year. And maybe next year I'll look to work towards like a 12, 13ish, 15 maybe, 20. Who knows? But that's 2022. I'll look to do that. Right now I'm comfortable with 10. I switched to a 10 lot. Like, I think I worked my way up there, I think, early this year. So, I mean, I need more time with it. But I've adjusted pretty well with it. I'm pretty comfortable with it. Hey, Dan, would you invest in punk NFTs? No, because I don't really see, like, if it doesn't make sense to me, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. This doesn't make sense to invest into it. I don't see, like, I see that's popping and whatnot, but punk and the punk ones, I don't get it. I understand NBA ones. I understand that, right? But the punk ones, not really. Punk then art, I'll eventually understand it, but right now probably not. Nice move on GU in London session, was it? Hey bro, check my goal analysis, sure. Alright guys, I'm trying to go through every comment, so if I miss you, sorry, but I'm trying my hardest out here. Gold here, 30-minute time frame, range, sell below, 4-pay range going up. Yeah, same shit I have on my screen, right? Nice. Yeah, perfect. Wait for the breakout and you're in. What is good lot size for a $500 account size? Whatever 1% risk is, I'll say, It's a personal preference. You can risk whatever you want, but overall, for me, 1% risk would be what you're looking for. What would you say is a good starting balance to able to support a 10 lot? Whatever 1% risk is, again, right? So it depends on the stop loss and all that, but whatever 1% risk is. You got a new sub, everyone. Hey, appreciate that. If you guys are new here, go ahead and follow up our Instagram page. We're trying to get to 2K followers on Instagram. Almost there at 1.6. We started off the year with 800 subscribers, or sorry, 800 followers, and now we're at 1.6. Working our way to 2s. Maybe at the end of the year 10K. Who knows? But again, appreciate you guys for showing love. It's a lot of value on this page too. A lot of content. Yeah, come on. This is yesterday. By the way, who caught this yesterday? We broke this down yesterday. I think Andre broke it down, and I broke it down too with Wickstein. Right there. We broke down how GG was going to continue to push up after creating support to retest the highs. We drew it out, and they played out to the T. To the T. And it continued up after, right? We did say that too. So, good day, good day. Yeah, A-Rod makes sense. I mean, if they were the original one started, then yeah, but I don't know. For me, I don't understand it. I'm probably not gonna touch it. Guys, number one tip: if you have to know anything about anything, don't touch it. Alright, if you're hearing it in the news that this is going up, this and this is doing whatever, and you want to invest into it, but you have no clue what it is, don't even touch it. I use an 8 lot for 2,500 balance. I mean, you might be over leveraging, but hey, if that's your comfort level, popping 8 lot on a 2.5k balance, by all means, go ahead. Go fly like a bird.
That's over leveraging.
Fuck. 2.5k account. You know, 10 pips for that is $800. So that's $800.
I think he mistyped. I think it's 0.8. It's not an 8 lot. He pops a 0.8.
Oh, I was gonna say times 2. That's 1,600.
Yeah.
Dude,
Typo.
2 trader accounts gone.
He said it. 0.8. I was like 8 lot.
Yeah.
Then you trade US 30 with that.
Hey, that's what I said about Bitcoin when it was worth pennies at a time, and it turned out big. Hey, you might not know, you might have not known about it, but you could have took the time to learn about it, right? You had like the last 10 years to learn about it. You could have gotten at any point. You can still get it now. Like, it's not like it's. I mean, if you believe in Bitcoin, by all means, right? But yeah, 0.8 a lot. Yeah, that's fine. 0.8 a lot.
I saw something around the internet saying that for every $100 is 0.01 lot, micro lot, for every $100.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So $1,000 account 0.10.
Yeah.
Well, looks like price curve resistance here on gold. Resistance has been formed there. I think this count's on a flip here. This is a new 1 hour candle here. It's probably gonna flip to fill this range here. Because it closed above that resistance here for 1, and for 2, it has no top wick. Therefore, this count just high chances to be a low for price to drive up once it flips bullish. Let's see if that range go up. 30-minute broke the lows though. 1 hour didn't break the lows. 1 hour lows is down here. So as long as it respects that 1 hour low, it should actually continue to push up. 15 closed bearish at the 1 hour start replay or 15-minute start replay once the count does flip. Pretty clean. Did you take his buys? No, I did not. What buys am I supposed to take? Oh, this? Yeah, it's still looking in this area here. It's still very choppy for me. Like I'm probably gonna wait for a breakout above here or above here. Right, this area is probably not my ideal trade here. I wouldn't be comfortable with being in that position. I don't want to shit my pants, right? Yeah, people worry about losses is just 1 or 2% every trade and do it out of way. Correct.
And on gold, if this 30-minute candle closes below again, I would consider sells though.
Below where?
Because, like my levels are a bit different. My level is
Down here?
Yeah, down here. So if it closes below here, I would consider a sell because these are my levels. Okay, so I have this clean, this clean, this clean. This is a bit messy here, but I have this. The only thing is the 1 hour is no top wick.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So
I was gonna ask you how you feel about whenever I don't top wick here.
Because if it closes below, I mean, it's not the first time you see on gold a candle with no top wick or bottom wick, even on 4 hours. But
yeah,
these are my levels, so I'll see.
I think these are very clean here.
Let's see.
Because if price does break into this area here, where you mentioned, and it fills this range here, it's gonna be breaking the 1 hour lows, which is down here. So this is a clean trade.
Make the 4 hour flip. I think if you break 1700 is the 4 hour low. That's around, this is this candle here, right here. If it breaks this, the 4 hour flips bearish. So this whole thing is just the wick. And then we continue down.
Carlo, you're still in the rune, bro? Someone asked you you're still in the rune. I don't know what that means.
It's a crypto thing. I do, brother.
Oh.
I just buy them and hold. I don't like day trade crypto or sell them, or I just, when it dips, I buy more.
You just invest to see the product.
Yeah.
Alright. I kind of want to fake out the happy on GJ. That'd be my cherry on top for the trade, for the buys.
Like here?
Yeah, if it pops down.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because
Like,
then we can catch this whole range.
Yeah.
And if the salary play plays out, we'll just get some extra pips. Because the salary play is literally at resistance, so we would take a buy here at resistance.
Second position. And then,
Yeah.
this is the day. It doesn't
That'd
break
be
above that
great.
resistance.
That'd be ideal.
Range.
Because that's what I look in gold. If this candle closes back in, then this was a fake out too.
Where?
On gold, if that 30-minute closes below.
Yeah.
If you look at this as a level, I mean, that's how I'm looking at it right now. Because if the 30-minute closes bearish, this 1 hour candle could still flip bearish, and then you'll have this would be a fake out, right?
Yep. Price
The
fill
candle
range.
closes something like, I think something like this. It's just very fucking ugly, but no wick. It's concerning. That 1 hour.
BTC testing 58k and off 66k in my opinion. What's BTC at? I mean, the weekly's at. This is a WAP play in the weekly. If you guys know, you guys know. We talked about it before, the WAP play. Yeah, it makes sense for price to retest the highs here. The day tavern again, like it made a support right down here, closed bullish, created another range right here, and then it kind of just we got a breakout. This candle was your breakout candle, close above the range. This candle continue up. This is clean traffic, and then you have a high chance to continue up towards this resistance as well. 5,800 to retest the highs. So I believe once that breaks, you should make new highs. Thing is, you don't know where it's gonna go yet. If you put a price anywhere above here, it's all like guessing. It's all like there's no historical data giving you those confirmations, aside from the fact that it's all emotions, right? So I do believe it's gonna make new highs. If it does break this spot, we don't know where. It could be 60k, it could be 100k, it could be 900k, it can be whatever. We don't know, but we do know that it's gonna push up if it breaks that. So this is when it comes to like intraday trading, you'll be kind of stuck. Whereas if you're swinging long term, if you're holding this pair long term, investing into the actual, product, then it's different story. Who is speaking? That's Carlo. What does the count of no top wick mean? Okay, so if a count goes no top wick, what it means is this. So my favorite explanation, I think I've explained this like 20 times, but I'll do it again. So when price pushes up, this is also Carlo's favorite presentation. So, right, Carlo? This is what got him to click. When price pushes up here, right? Let's say we push up whatever, and then boom. Or sorry, what am I doing?
The first candle has to have a wick.
Yeah, here we go. So
and then you just need
this
to
is the
match
1 hour
them.
candle. This is the count with the wick, right? And then this is the count of no top wick. The difference in this and this is that the count of a wick, that means it's a range on a small time frame, right? So if I were to draw this count out for you guys, so let's say this is a 1 hour time from here. Let me go erase this. Let's say this is a 1 hour time frame. What you have right here, 1 hour time frame, right? It'll probably look like this. It'll probably push up, right? 1, 2, 3, and then now it's gonna come down and create support. Let's say it's create support somewhere here, right? So now this that you see right here on a 15-minute time frame, on a 1 hour time frame, is just this. That's all that is on a 1 hour time frame, right? And the reason why it is what it is because now you have a range here. This is now your range. Resistance formed and support formed, right? You have a high. Let me draw it out. You have a high. This is your high. This is the high. This is the low, or that's the low. And on a small time frame, just a wick. That's a body closure. This is the opening of the candle. Opening. So this is now just a range being formed. That yellow marker. This is a range, right? So when you have a range to be formed on a higher time frame, on a 1 hour time frame now what's gonna happen is you're probably gonna have a wick fill going up now. Fill that wick and aka fill that range. But what's happening on a smaller time frame again on this time frame is just support being created. So once you get that support, like so, support being created to retest the highs, this is all that's happening on a wick fill, right? So this is what you saw yesterday on gold. Sorry, not gold, GJS on the 4 hour time frame, right? Late session. That's what I drew out. This is all that it is. Just a wick fill, price going up to retest the highs. Simple. So whereas if you don't have a wick on a candle, you won't have a range. You won't have this, right? You just have this. You have no range to continue up. Therefore, it makes the trade a lower probability of it playing out compared to the candle with the wick going up in your direction. So that's what it is. So what I do is usually, if a candle closes no top wick to the upside, I'll probably just look to stay out the trade. It's not a confirmation for me to enter. It's not a confirmation for me to take a buy or sell. It's just a confirmation for me to stay out and wait for a different candle to close. Hey Carlo, did you catch that move?
I'm not in the trade yet.
Oh, there you go.
I wanted to close. I only have two concerns though. That 1 hour top wick and this little garbage here, whatever that is. Small consolidation.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for 30 minutes to close and then see
Hey.
how price reacts. But I mean,
Worst
this
case,
is as clean as it gets.
Worst case, you catch this and you miss this. Like that's the worst thing that happened to you. Or you catch whatever's down here later on. But I mean, you probably want this though. Your bread and butter.
Yeah, that's clean. Even though it doesn't have a top wick, happens often on gold too. There's no top way. So
I mean, what I do know is that prices bounce off support here, so it can flip here, right? So
That's what I was just thinking, honestly.
or
It may
break
reject
lows.
here and then
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
pop up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take an impulse in that, because overall be bearish, but right now it has like a bullish momentum. So just getting in a trade because it breaks the low of this candle, I mean, it's super risky. You would have a trade here, close partials full or whatever, but I don't know, man. It could flip just as you said. Now this candle could close bearish and the next one's just gonna close bullish at resist, literally what you want to draw. Yeah.
Continuation to
That
the
could
upside.
happen too.
Because we're bullish today.
That's we wait for close.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
I wouldn't take the buys though. If it closed bullish here at support, it looks good for a buy, but I don't know, man. I think gold is super bearish. So if that happens, I just skip gold and look to get a good entry on GJ.
Greatest mission done. The wick of a closed candle is just a range on lower time frame. Yep. No wick just means no range done, right? The problem is, you know, a lot of traders see things, they hear things, they just say it because other mentors in the past have said it, but they don't know what it means. Right? And you gotta know what it means. You gotta know, like, whatever you're saying, you gotta know the back end of it. What it means, you know. I'll break down from start to finish and finish to start. Break it down backwards, right? You gotta be able to do that. You can't just say things that you don't know what the fuck you're saying, right? Like, anyone can say, oh, there's a wick fill here, there's a wick fill here, there's a wick fill here, but they really don't know what it means. What does that wick fill mean? So that's what you gotta ask yourself all the time.
I'm gonna sing the likes up to 100 like that guy on IG where
120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125.
there you go, 76.
Chat.
We'll sing them up. 78, 79, 80. Come on. Simple. There's a lot of people today though. 286.
Yeah.
No pressure, Don. Like, I mean.
No pressure. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I'll lose a trade?
Nah, bro. There is no worst. You have to learn to trade, to hang out, if nothing.
Yeah, man. You know, like, again, at the end of the day, I do this every day for me. For me to just, or, you know, for the community and me, obviously. But trades I take, everything I do is for myself. I just like to do with other people. So that's you guys, the community, right? So feel free to follow along. Feel free to, you know, for what we do here. Appreciate you showing up. Don is right. There is enough to catch. No need to get FOMO. Yeah. Oh. I know what Primerado's looking at right here. Looking at this 1 hour rejection here off of that support. Looking at the 5-minute breaking the high. She's anticipating that price is gonna fill up this range here towards 1709. And then at 1709, you have the start replay in the 15-minute time frame. And when you once you have the 15-minute time frame start replay, you have price drop down to 713. You break above this range. You continue up towards this resistance. It's all going through his head right now. I know for a fact. This third mechanic has no bottom wick here. Could flip bearish to fill the range. or the 1 hour can just flip and disregard all of that. Higher time frame always wins at the end of the day.
Problem is stops. Trying to find logical stops that aren't 56 pips.
56 pips. Oh, this candle.
Gold never
Yeah.
never disappoints.
I mean, 56 pips is the equivalent of 20 pips on GJ, right?
Yeah.
You lower the risk anyways, right? Don't you? On gold.
Yeah. I would honestly probably stay away from a 20 pip stop loss on GJ though. That's just me. Then it comes to, you know, like personal preference and what you like.
I also think 80% of the time our stops never directly get hit. We look to always manage them, right? So
Yeah.
we may risk 1% from the start, but we end up with like a 0.4% loss if you manage risk. That's why I love it. I like how Don knows everyone's tentacles. Hey, because you know, nah, I know his tentacles because he trades the same way as me. That's why I know. He trades the exact same way as me.
Yeah. We
But-
trade every day together too. You know?
Yeah, we do the same shit every day, right? But if you were to give me like another trader, like a Fibonacci trader or whatever, another trader out there that trades similar to that style, then I could break them down too. Give me like, you know, Q Bank's chart for example. I can break his analysis down because I've been there before. That's why I've been there before. I've seen it. I lived through it. I've experienced it. So, like, I can understand probably like majority of people's strategies. You know. Like, I can understand it, but will I trade the way you do? Probably not. I'm pretty comfortable with the way I trade, but I can understand it. I'm not gonna say like you're wrong, right? Who here is a Fibonacci type trader? If you trade with trend lines and fibs, let me know. Send a chart. I'll let you know what I mean. What's Uncle Ted's strategy? It's funny. I've been talking to him, I think the past week or so about something pretty funny. But his strategy, I'm telling you right now, he's waiting for sells in this area. I love through Ted. I love that guy. But this is probably why he's trying to catch right now. This right here, or he's waiting for it to complete break below support, below like 1679 on daily time frame. He's probably trying to catch like. He's probably gonna stay away from this. To be honest with you, he's not trading right now. He probably try to catch this on a daily time frame. He looks for a very like clean traffic, and not every day for him is a markup day. Not even a trading day, a markup day, because he just doesn't see anything, right? Like today, it's clean, but it's not as clean as other days. And clean days are algo days, by the way, if you guys didn't know. That's what I mean by algo days. Very clean, volatile days. Which is probably not today, but. I'm new here. Please tell me about your come up story. Go watch the Train Out podcast. I'll talk about my come up there, I guess, whatever you want to call it. My 20 blown accounts. You know, I actually blew probably more than 20 accounts when I first started trading, but I just put 20 accounts just so it wouldn't be as severe. You know, like what am I gonna put? Like blew 55 accounts. You know, that's too severe for people. People won't believe it. I know it's true. Did I miss any trades today? What up, Indu? How you doing? What's going on? You missed nothing today, my friend. Nothing has happened so far for gold and GJ, so you're just chilling. Yo, 300 viewers. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys showing love today. Everyone RR, you know, 30%, 35% still profitable, yeah. Everyone loves Indu. Indu is new here, that's why he was new. He came like last week, and he's been showing up every day since. The only thing about robot trading, not my preferred trading style. Not my preferred goal too. Like I would probably never invest into an algo. in my life. Just because it's like in trading, right? Like, how can I compare this? Let's say for example, let me go on a different pair so you guys won't get confused. But let's go on EJ for example, right? Let's say in some cases I took a sell here. Let's say in some cases I take a sell here, right? I'm not in this position. I repeat, for those that are just answering buy or sell, I'm not in this position. But if I ever take a sell here and my target was down here, if price were ever to come towards this support, and at this support I feel like price is gonna reject it, or price has trouble breaking through a support, I'm probably gonna close my trade out here, right? Even though this is my original TP, I'm probably gonna close out here with 5 pips, 6 pips, because that's a minor support. So I'll close like this. That's a break even. I'll close it, right? So, the reason why I'm bringing up this example is because with the robot, you can't do that. If you have if the robot has a destination and it sees levels, minor levels where, you personally wouldn't feel comfortable with, it's gonna disregard those levels. This is gonna go straight through. It's gonna leave the trade open until it taps the target, the TP. So you can't like adapt to these little things. It's like, for example, you're on a road, you're driving, you see some traffic, you probably want to take another route, right? Another route, but you can't because well, with a robot you can't, right? But if you were you would probably get off that lane, drive somewhere else, take another route to get to your destination, but you wouldn't be stuck in traffic. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is you can't adapt to it. Like it's just a one thing. It's like it must go here, and you can't really adjust.
Don, I read about someone had algos robots, and they programmed it. However they did, it was stacking trades on losses. And it wiped out their accounts.
I mean, I could see how, because I used to do it as well, right? When I first started trading too. Trust me.
However they set it up, it was like it would go into drawdown, and then it'll slap a couple more lots on their positions, and it would go into more drawdown, and it would slap some more positions on until it actually blew the account.
Yeah, because I'm guessing what the algo does is that, like, the algo, for example, like, let's say GJ, right? It's been trading for the past, or gold, for example. It's been trading, or this is GJ, so it's easier. It's been trading for the past a couple of weeks now. I think for the past, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. And the bot would probably want to sell, because as the RSI says, overbought. Whatever says, prices being overbought, it's being oversold, whatever the case may be. But in this case, if price sees that, price will probably want, the algorithm will probably want to sell here. It's probably want to sell here. It's probably gonna want to sell here. So pretty much all the tops, it's gonna want to sell each top. So as the price pushes up, each time it enters a position, it gets into more drawdown, because prices wants, like, the robot wants it to drive down, but overall price is bullish. So that's why I don't believe in, algorithm trading or bots, because you can just see it yourself. There's no point in it. And in most cases, it messes you up. Me personally, haven't seen one profitable bot in my life. I've heard many stories, especially of other mentors out there that had a bot and it didn't go their way, and their group just destroyed them, flamed them.
Let me interrupt you to sing the likes to 200. We're so close. 97.
200? Oh, 100.
98. Let's go. One more. I'm ready. 97, 98, 99.
Hey,
100, 100. Come on, 102. 100. Guys, that's too fast now. 103, 104, 105. 1.
Hey, appreciate strong love, man. Appreciate that. It
There
means
you
a
go.
lot
We
to everyone
push.
here.
Yo, Mazin Kadra sent you chart twice. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
going
I've been
from.
talking too much. I gotta look at some charts here. Mazin, I got you, man.
Sorry, my dog got upset too. He told you to check the chart.
There you go. There you go. Here's an example. Ask whoever's a fib trader sent a chart out there. There you go. This is a fib, right? So I can see why you sold there. I can see exactly why you took a sell here. This is a 30-minute time frame, GJ. When was this? Is it right now? This is earlier. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that fib there, I can understand it. I can see why. It's all that it is just a resistance. You bought off that resistance. You sold off that resistance. All that it is, right? Me personally, I wouldn't have sold right here. I'll probably wait for a bearish kind of closure at resistance. So I'll probably wait for this to happen. If I missed the move, I missed the move. But I'll wait for this and then I'll take the sell coming down. That'll be my sell. Overall, I mean, this is makes perfect sense to trade. I don't use fibs, but it makes sense. All right. Yeah. Thing is, if I would have waited for this trade here, I would have missed the trade probably. Because I don't think you got a 15-minute closure here. By the time the 15-minute came down and broke the lows, it filled the entire range. So yeah, I would have missed the entry. But, good vibes, my brother. Good vibes. FOREX, how to learn Forex? Which course did you take? This is one amazing website on YouTube called FX. Go join the streams every morning. Amazing stream. You can come here every morning for free. See how I'm not promoting my course. I have a course out there, right? It's out there. It's out there if you want to search it. But last streams are free, people. Forever will be free. So you guys can just ask as many questions as you guys want for your whole entire life. Yeah, Ash Pro, I agree with that. I haven't seen one. What happened to, hey, I don't know, but we're not gonna talk about any of our trades in here, right? We're gonna keep it cool and chill in here. My bro, you saw Forex stuff. Yeah, I use soft Forex. I do it with the group every 2 weeks. Yeah, like I don't use it every day. I wouldn't suggest you use it every day because you're kind of overtraining yourself. Although it's not real, it's not a live account. It's a simulator. You're still overtrading, and it's gonna mess up your head. Do you think GJ is in worse conditions than past years? What do you mean worse conditions? Oh, the 3 years I've been trading, it's been the same. If anything, more volatile this year, right? Look at the monthly candles, right?
Yes, that's actually slowly going back up to the highs.
Is it? Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't think it's I mean, if anything, it's been more volatile this year. I started trading when it was around like here, around this area. Very choppy. Very choppy. This wasn't bad. And then we had this, the coronavirus, and then now you have this, which is pretty clean. Coronavirus. Man, guys, we just left lockdown like I think yesterday, so the city is going crazy right now. We've been in lockdown for I think the past November, December, January, February, March. The past 4 months in lockdown. Hey, for soft Forex, can you use a Mac? Yeah, you can use a Mac. I used to have a MacBook and I used to run it. You can run Parallels or Boot Camp, whatever it is that you want to use for Windows. Where you from? Toronto. Canada. There are some traders that make money charging people with join their telegrams and buy their courses when they're actual trades that are new. Yep. Careful. Just make sure your mentor, whatever you're looking for, could show you, you know, the results ever so often. November. So if I do this, if I do this until October, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 7 months. So you guys have 7 months of me showing my results every day, and then after that, that's it. A year of showing results every day. That's all you need. Also caught this earlier on gold. Let me see what you catch here. Oh, nice, pretty clean. Yeah, this looks a lot better than the Fibonacci chart you sent earlier.
Oh shoot.
This looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, close above the resistance. Your stop loss is kind of low. Take profit was this amount of resistance here. Makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. But the cool thing about this now is in the future, if we ever pop back down the range again, then we're probably gonna fill the area that you caught, because that was considered clean traffic. This is your clean traffic, so if you pop back in, I'm probably gonna look for sellers coming back down. So we both win on that trade. Everyone went to college? Yeah. Control FX, did you try my FTMO challenge or trade by your own capital? My own capital. I've never traded FTMO. Never will. Hey guys, by the way, like, if you guys don't have enough capital and you guys can't trade these huge capitals, don't feel discouraged or anything. You know, you can trade whatever $100 account if you want. Like, there's no rush for you to trade a 10K account if you don't have 10K to trade. Just build your way back up. It's better that way. Although you're still working for it in FTMO, it's always better to just build your own way and take no shortcuts.
Yeah, you appreciate it more too.
Yeah, you do appreciate it a lot more. See, even the 14-year-old kid knows here. Come on.
He's like, I'm not. One day his earth's gonna explode, bro. He's like, I'm not fucking 14 years old. Just leave the Zoom or be like, leave a dislike and write in the chat like, fuck you, Ton and you guys. Rage quit.
Controller FX, can you talk a bit slowly? It's difficult to understand you. This is how I talk. My mind goes a lot faster than my mouth.
You'll catch on.
You'll
Just
catch
stick-
on. You'll become a better listener, I guess. Over time with me.
I used to
Practicing
think
every day.
you like your brain thinks faster than you talk, so you talk fast, but after a while you just catch on.
I do talk fast though. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, if I'm breaking down GJ here, I'm looking at this. I'm trying to talk about how prices can support her, but in my head I'm talking about how prices are already broke that resistance. Like, I'm way ahead of whatever I'm trying to say. Something I'll work on, but it'll take time.
You'll catch on.
Yeah, you'll catch on for sure. Any chance for reversals during the NY session? Reversals for what though? Like, gold's been trading bullish for the day, But for the week, we're still bearish. I believe if you break below support, you can look for sells coming down. If that's a reversal that you're looking for, I don't know. I wouldn't consider a reversal or anything though, but I'll try to catch this range if price does break down. That's totally clean traffic. Hey, what do you think the daily bias for gold is? Daily bias for gold is bearish, but if we do break above this resistance at 1713, aka break this high, we should continue up to fill this range, which is 1724, above 1713. So I'll wait for that. Who here didn't understand me at first, but understands me now? And you guys got used to it.
Me.
Me, bro. Me.
Yep.
How fast was I talking to you the first time you came into the shoes?
You were talking so fast, I would catch just the last half of what you said. It was like, okay.
I understood you because of the Irish accent people have here.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't understand them at all. I joined the soccer club and they were all talking some language. I was like, Jesus Christ, is this English? Like, oh my God. What's sorry, bye? What's track lad? That's how they talk. And then when they sit all together, they talk so fast and they're using so weird words, and I just sit there and I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll have no friends over here.
That's funny. I was convinced you were saying Saturday playing instead of Saturday play.
You talk pretty normal, like, I mean a bit fast, but that's your
not
fault.
that fast, right?
Your brain is a bit faster.
Yeah.
It's alright. Like, no, you can't be perfect on like there's to be a mistake, my brother. Nice haircut.
If I talk fast, they're gonna take away my trading skills. So I gotta sacrifice one.
When you're excited.
Speech.
Should change your name to Silent Scalper and wear a mask while you're trading, like the one from those anonymous masks, you know, that white face, and trade that way. Don't say a word, just be like,
that'd be weird.
When you get
entries, be like, bye.
Don, when you get excited, you speed up and you talk a little bit faster.
Yeah, because I just want to get my ideas out of my head before I forget them. I don't know.
For example, when a trade on celery play and it just gets past, okay, come on, it's dropping, I'm getting in right here, and I'm like, what?
Well, first of all, I say it because I gotta say it on the streams before the move actually happens, you know, because sometimes if I say it too slow, what's gonna happen is you guys might not get the perfect entry. So yeah, it's not that you talk fast, it's just your accent. Yeah. Do I have an accent?
Not really.
There's no way I got an accent. I was born Canadian.
I don't hear you saying the A Canadian stuff.
Like no, they're talking about like my Vietnamese accent. I don't think I have a Vietnamese accent.
No.
There's no way I got a Vietnamese accent. Yeah, I lived in Canada my whole life. Since the day I was born.
You think we can listen to that song while we wait for something to happen and GJ or Gold?
My video will get copyrighted. Carl, I gotta show you what it looks like every time I play your song. Control effects, but you speak loud, which is good. Yeah. I mean, I still mumble all my words, but why win all trades is too easy, mates? Win all trades? I don't win all trades. I take losses all the time.
Darkness, my old friend. Is that one copyrighted too?
Yeah, that one's copyrighted. Man, every song that's registered to a
label
is
make
copyrighted.
A song ourselves. But can I even sing that 99, 9800? Like, is that copyrighted too? Like, is it? can we speak? Is it alright to say whatever we want? See, my dog's complaining too.
Let me see.
Huh?
Is he sleeping?
Yeah, he's chilling.
Oh, look at him.
Got him something for
Hey, make him sit. Make him sit.
For his allergy. Come up. Come on. Everybody's watching. Come on up. Good boy. Good boy.
He's not sitting yet, Carl. He's not sitting.
Oh, he goes on the sofa. He lays down.
Hey man, you got a chart here. What's
charts,
going on? Closure above 1708.90. Clean traffic to 713. Partial. That's pretty clean. You're right. That's pretty clean. I didn't actually see that. That's clean traffic. Secure profits at 10 pips. Runner and break even. Rough stop loss at 1706. Yeah. Roughly stop loss around there, yeah. We gotta see how it closes first, right? But overall, great analysis. Great idea. Love it. Real talk. If this is a live, how can I speed up the stream in settings? You can't speed up the streams on live, man. Is that a good idea to take buys on GJ when it breaks 151.045? 151.045, right? That'll be right above this resistance. Yes, but I think you're gonna need a closure above the resistance here, and that's gonna be probably right now with the ADM opening. You need this 1 hour candle to close above like this, because if you look left, no 1 hour candle has closed above yet. Right? Price all came up here, try to break above, try to break above, try to break above, and all the times they have failed to close above. They've all respected that resistance, so therefore a closure like this would be ideal for price to drive up like this to continue up. If you know what I'm saying. Carl wants to listen to Hello Darkness. That's his theme song. Grand X, I love that advice, man. Yeah. I'll work on it, man. In 4 years on the stream, man, I'll speak perfectly fine. See the speed limit you guys want. Can you please just go over to GJ and gold potential trades? If you go to the start of the stream, I broke down GJ and gold. We're waiting for the same thing. Nothing has changed yet. Gold might change here very soon once you break the lows, but overall right now, nothing has changed. What dog breed is that? Carla, what dog breed is that?
You know, it's Pitbull. He's a baby, though. The name sounds like he's a killer. He's scared of everything. He's scared of everything. I take my peanuts, the bag of peanuts, and just the sound of it, he just starts like shaking, like, I don't know, super scared, anxious.
I want to get a K9 dog.
K9 dog.
Yeah, K9. What do you mean by clean traffic? So clean traffic in this case for gold is going to be right here. The reason why that's clean traffic is because there's nothing in between.
Yeah.
So what 80% of the time, what you usually see is that when price breaks down to that range, high chance it has to fill it without having any trouble in that area. Whereas once price gets towards this area, that's when it gets a little choppy, because now you have a lot of traffic here, a lot of ranges. A range is traffic, basically, right? So why do you think gold stopped right here? Because we got into a very choppy area here, very choppy. So that's why gold has some trouble breaking through here. Same thing here. There's a reason why gold's having trouble breaking through this area, because that's the support. So this makes a range now. So in between the ranges, in between here, you have clean traffic, and that's what you want to catch. That's what you look for every day. That's what I look for every day in my trades. Time from Toronto to have a higher chance to start your stream. Gold dropping hard. Is it? Not really, right? It's still at that support level. Carlo, what are your thoughts on this 1 hour closing bearish with no top wick, no bottom wick here?
Bro, my thoughts are that I'm actually looking for sells. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close and see how the next one's gonna open, because my support is right here. So for me, this is a fake up.
Yeah, I see it.
So if it breaks this low, then the 1 hour is gonna close bearish. The next one makes like a push up and flips bearish. I'm in. The thing is though, the stop loss will probably be that current candle right now if it flips bearish on the, this one.
Yeah, no top, no bottom wick. See where it flips.
Yeah. If it flips and breaks the low, this is the trade. Just right. I'd
On
be
the
like,
15, you have this fake out too, I guess, but
Beat this.
this range catch.
This is probably your TP break
Right.
even,
Yeah.
and this is your stop loss thing, something like this. This is a trade, at least for me. And then leave a runner and see. Because the 4 hour is still open. Like,
Yeah.
the 4 hour flip bearish, I don't know, but now that the 1 hour closed bearish and there's no top break, it doesn't bother me because the candle closed already and the 4
Yeah.
hour is still open, so it doesn't matter.
I'm a bit
So,
skeptical
let's see.
about gold right now still. I kind of just want to catch this. Where is it? This right here.
Below that ugly, yeah. This
Yeah,
thing.
like this is what I want to catch, right? So I'm probably gonna stay out of this. Your analysis makes perfect sense.
Because for me, if my line is up here, it closed below, and now this candle is just like doing kind of a retest. And if it flips bearish, I'll be very aggressive though. If it pushes down like even 5 pips, I'll just move at break even because this thing could be a problem,
Yeah.
like a smaller support or something. But if it breaks the 1 hour low, 4 hours gonna flip bearish. What I think is would be a good trade. So I'll get in when it flips bearish. That's just what I'm saying.
Think of it as an empty space, no structure, just straight impulse candles going down. Yeah, and the good thing about clean traffic is, how do you think they're being created? By previous clean traffic, right? So the reason why in this case GJ pushed up above this resistance here was the fact that looking left somewhere, this is clean traffic going up until this resistance. If you look left on the 4 hour time frame, this is exactly what it was, right? So in the future, at some given point, pricing just retraces the entire move and back down to fill the range again. And that's the beauty of trading. You never really miss a move.
Nope.
That's the beauty of it. Like if you thought you missed, like this is a perfect example. This buy here, if you thought you missed it, and by the way, we caught the sells this day too, coming down. But if you thought you missed this, you didn't. In the future, once price creates that range, in this case, you create a range here. Once it breaks below here, you can catch sells coming down to fill this area. Look left. The buys that you missed is technically clean traffic this time around. Come down. So that's all that is. That's the beauty of trading. Ooh, 1 hour for gold for GJ closed bullish. Creating a support again. 4 hours still open. 4 hour flip bullish, creating a lower wick. Retesting that support. This 1 hour kind of has no bond wick though. Wouldn't be in my ideal buys. I'll look for buys above 151, 202.
Gold 4 hour, gold. GJ 4 hour salary play looks so nice, man. I made a huge wick.
Yeah.
That 4 hour candle. I mean, looks pretty good.
I wouldn't be surprised by 9 AM we break the highs. Oh, this is clean traffic now. We're breaking this area. It should fill this range here. The question is right here though. 151, 150. Is that gonna break or not? Ooh, gold never flip bearish. Ooh, if it breaks the highs. Okay, now it's not a braid. Oh, yikes. What's the dog? What dogs do the train canines? What kind of breed is a canine dog?
You mean a German Shepherd?
Yeah, German Shepherd. There you go.
You didn't know
That's what
German Shepherd?
that's what I meant to say. No, I know what German Shepherd is. I told you to get that dog, didn't I, Primarado?
Yeah. That's what you wanted, the German Shepherd.
Yeah. I want a German Shepherd.
Canine dog. I like
a canine
call
dog.
it a canine dog. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah, I used to always call him K9 too.
You speak fine. There's just people that needs to go up there. Or what? Oh yeah. The farm's not yours. They'll adapt to it. Thanks for your explanation. No worries. No worries. No worries. If the flip bearish, will you take a sell on gold? I think that's a question for Carlo. Yeah, but I never flip bearish. Well, let's see. I think Carlo is, not me though. Great idea though. I love it. I love how people have the same trading ideas. What's this? Okay, Uncle Bo FX. Okay, so you have buys above here, going up towards this resistance, and then I don't know what this trend line is. I don't know why you have so many lines here, but what I do know is that if you take this tool here and you block this out, it'll look a lot cleaner. And this is what you'll want to catch. This range, sells below there, and then buys above here. That's what you want to catch. Right? You'll need this information down here. It's irrelevant to whatever price is right now. This is all irrelevant. Aside from starter play, what entry methods do you use? Starter play is not a method, or entry method. Sorry, it is an entry method, but just a regular close outside of range, fake out sometimes. You have it depends on the situation. I'll say mostly my entries are off of closures above ranges. So I'll get a closure like this. I'll look for buys above this resistance. A gladiator candle is what I'm looking for to continue up. Right. On the big stage of 288 viewers. I mean, I've been at 288 viewers before. I've been at 400 before. The thing about streaming is that it's always gonna fluctuate. Like you reach a high and then it'll start to go down a little bit, like a little retracement, and you know the real ones will stay. I won't say fake ones, but the ones that are not interested will leave, and then with the real ones, it kind of repeats that over again. So it's just the whole part of the grind, anyways, right? Just show up and do the same shit every day. Show your value every day. Show your knowledge every day, and people will eventually tune in. That's all it is. But you can't like force anyone to stay or not, right? Yeah, FX Magic. Yesterday's stream, we kind of create a list of all my my entry setups. I posted a little clip of it like right here. But other than that, yeah, go yesterday's stream somewhere. It should be there somewhere. Hey, if anyone wants to create like a timestamp thing for the stream every day, I'd love for you to do that. If gold moves up, the silver usually goes the same way. I can't confirm. I'm not a silver expert, but they're metals, right? So I believe so. Probably not exactly the same way, but long term it probably will move the same. What tools do you use to draw demo candles? That was the funniest thing I heard in my life. Demo candles here, I use the train view annotation tools. Did you just really call them demo candles? Demo, my boy said demo candles.
I like that actually.
Demo candles.
Demo candles.
No, they're not demo candles, guys. They're the featured candles. We only draw featured candles. Alright, it's gonna come up here. It's probably gonna close doji. Someone like this, back in the range, and there's be no trade here. Imagine that happens. Anyone use magic keys? I have it right here. Don't use that as often though. I use my phone to enter positions mostly. It's all personal preference, right? It's a great tool though. No free promo. Don, thanks for all these info. You're the best. Appreciate you for showing up today. You're the best for showing up. By the way, if you guys haven't done so yet, go ahead and check out Premier Auto. Yo, send the link, man. Send them the car link, the video that you made, that you want to share to the audience. If you guys want to check out, some car reviews,
Put it in the chat.
By the way, this guy might run off with your car, but it's a great video.
You might get it back without a seat, but hey,
Yeah.
free review. So
Also, this guy's also this guy Primerado. By the way, he came from the YouTube stream. I met him, Carlo, and Primerado, and a bunch of, I think, who else I meet on the YouTube streams. That didn't pay. Zerk Samurai, they're both from the YouTube streams as well. But these guys here, I strictly met them from the YouTube streams, and
turned out great.
now they're here on the streams live with us.
Both of them.
This guy also trains me. Gives me some nice workout sessions every other day. So
I'm here for the entertainment.
okay.
Only. Someone has to take the hit, right? So it's me. This guy trains me, he works with me, he does, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the entertainment. So thanks everybody. 125 likes. We're going for 150 to 200 today. Put your seatbelts on.
Hey Shannon, are you Stop Loss Matters? Is that your Instagram then? Is that you? Probably not, right? You have a similar logo. Use my code. No, sir. We cannot do no codes here, sir. There is no free promo, sir.
How much BTC, sir? How much BTC? GJ chart, okay. Grantix. He took the buys. Grantix took the buys. Show me the 30 minute. I think he took the buys like on the break of this high. This candle. Or on the close of the 30 minutes.
This chat's moving so fast, I can't like. Oh man. No, it's not him. Oh. I mean, I talked to Stop Loss Matters. He's a great guy. He's funny. I think all UK people are funny. I don't know. It's just their accent. It makes them a lot more fun. You're fucking Muppet, mate. I guess. You guys do Zoom sessions for your members? Yeah, so like everyone in the Zoom call is pretty much all my members, yeah. Majority of them. Well, not majority of them. Majority of them aren't even in the Slack group, but yeah. You only have access if you're one of them. Hello from the Philippines. What's
There's
going
this
on?
guy, Dio or Dijo, whatever his name is. He always writes
yeah.
sell replay. That's his.
You know why though?
I'll
play it for you. This is why.
Oh, is that a guy that sent you that?
Yeah,
I
the
beg
voice.
you to explain. What is the...
Yeah, that's him.
alright.
This guy went.
That answers a lot of questions.
This guy went. Wait, where's this thing? I beg you to explain. What is the sell replay?
What's the sell replay, mate? Is it like when you sell and you replay?
Hold on, I gotta find it. Here you go.
Hey, well, Don, when you get time, I beg you explain to me what a seller replay is. Like, I'm always hearing, I hear you lot say it all the time, and at first you would say, because obviously you speak quick, I would think sell replay. But what the hell is a seller replay? Is this part of like, is it one of you lot's made up terms from like organic trading or something? Or
yes.
What is that?
I was dying. Man. That was the funniest day of my life. I couldn't stop laughing. What's going on here? Mazim, you sent the chart. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Oh, GG close above here. On a 15-minute time frame, this 1 hour has no bond wick. I don't want to shit my pants being in this situation here.
4-hour salary play.
Yeah, 4-hour salary play. What's happen here? I want a closure. I want like a 15-minute closure above the range here. So maybe this 15-minute candle, once it closes above the range, that'll be my ideal buys. Price to drive up. It's only 8:15, so let's see how the 8:30 candle closes. Be patient today, guys. What I would do after seeing price moving is that I would usually hedge my trade and profit. So if it trades that, I got to secure some money. Okay. I'm looking to buy if the 30-minute candle starts breaking the previous highs, aiming to potentially reach this target while tracing my stop loss according to price action. That's a good idea. Yeah, if you get a closure above that range, same thing I'm looking for too, right? It would make perfect sense. Let's drive. That's a UK roadman accent. Would you like some crumpets and tea, good sir? Ah man, let's see GJ guys, let's see. Ideally man, like looking back at this, if you guys, you know, look back at this, you guys say, fuck, I missed the move in the range, I missed this, whatever count this was, you didn't miss the move if you didn't plan it. So if it wasn't your plan to catch this move, and it wasn't one of yourselves that you can look back and say, oh yeah, that's the starter play, or oh yeah, that's the whatever play you're looking at, then you didn't miss the move, right? Because you couldn't enter. If I were to go back in time and try to enter the trade, I wouldn't have entered as much as I wanted to, because I wouldn't have gotten any entries. The only entry I do see here is maybe this one, anticipating price to come up and fill this resistance, but then again, this kind of had no bottom wick, so I wouldn't have been in it anyways. Control FX meet up in London in the future probably. I was actually supposed to do one in like Chicago and then Atlanta and then Toronto after I did one in New York last year or two, last year or something, but I never got the chance to, because of the whole virus thing. So the New York one was lit. It was amazing. It was like sold out. Pretty fire. I would love to come to London though. I want to see all the McLarens. All the McLaren chairs come out. Can you give a quick rundown on when you would wait for a 15-minute closure compared to a 30-minute closure? I know you explained yesterday, but I was on the stream. I can also go back and look though. Yes. Yes, it was a perfect example of that. Let's see. It will usually depend on the structure, right? On the time frame and the structure, but if I see like a 15-minute candle breaking above a range, and looking back in the past, a 15-minute has broke above that range before, and it came back down, I wouldn't wait for the 15 to close above. I'll wait for the 30-minute to close above, because I know that the 30-minute candle has never closed above before. So I'll go to whatever time frame that hasn't closed above or closed below the range before in the past. And once you get that confirmation candle, the candle that closes, that's your entry candle for price to go up or down. Alright. Like if I were to find you an example here, it'll probably be, let's see.
Sometimes your 30-minute could be closing above where the previous 30 closed or the previous 30-minute peak, but you're not above a 15-minute peak. So look at the closing on the time frame where you would be above or below resistance for your closing move.
Yo, yeah, if I see a live example, I'll hit you up, or I'll show you on the streams if it happens. It's a bit more of a complex example, but
it's really the same thing what you was telling me yesterday, Don.
Yeah, same thing. So yeah, just go back and watch the clip. from yesterday's stream. It'll probably be a part of the update for the course though. Like I have a video on it. I'll show you guys what the new template is. For those that are wondering. That's been asking me about it. It's right here. Oh. Can I there you go. So this is it. This is all the new stuff. Startup, pretty simple stuff, right? Probably you guys have heard of stuff. The psychology part, pretty basic stuff. Risk management, like something I'm adding on still, but trading sessions, counts, what candlestick, how it counts for, and why it counts a point, why it counts with no top wick mean, different types of no candles, how to identify a trend, how to identify a trend will continue, how to know when a trend will change, understanding trend through higher time frames or slower time frames to create a bias. What is a range, how a range is formed, tradable ranges versus non-tradable ranges, what is a break of a range, how to spot rejections in a range versus continuation, what is a fake out in a range, how to get filled, decide play, breakups to avoid, how to manage winning positions, how to cut losses short, how and when to leave runner positions, how to enter a trade, how to enter a start play, how to enter a fake out, how to mark up a chart from scratch, how to enter a trade and manage it, 1-2 simulation sessions. Just a rough, like, of the new update.
Yeah, but then there's also the Slack and, you know,
yeah,
and the communication there.
Yeah, that's just like the course part of it. Yeah. I don't really like to talk about my course on the streams. Yeah, new update should answer a lot more questions like that. The first one was more of just it's like a year old now, I think. So, but man, I know people out there or mentors out there that had courses from like 2016 and they still have the same version up for people in 2021. Sorry if I'm missing on charts, guys. Indu, what you got? Oh, 80 USD or 80 JPY buys above there. Clean. Nice little range. Yeah, closure above there would be ideal. Perfect. I'm still waiting on GJ and gold here. Nothing has moved. I think gold is going to continue to push up here. There's like a fake out coming back into range. This 1 hour count has no bound wick though. Very choppy.
I got a sell stop actually on the below the 15 minute.
Yeah.
But if it breaks this 1 hour high, yeah, I have a sell stop right there. If it breaks the 1 hour high, I'll just remove it. Because right now, like, it has no bottom wick, but it did close back in this range, this candle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit risky. And my sell stop is not those 40 pips. I just put it on like 15 pips, reduced my risk. Because as soon as it breaks and goes in profit, few pips, if it happens, I just move my stop loss to break even.
Exactly, and you're probably going to get a bullish closure here on the 30, and then
yeah,
if
this happens, like then I'll probably
I'd say
just.
I like your play. I just think your level is a little bit off.
Yeah, I
Tyler,
think
you
he
said
has
your
support right here.
Yeah, that's where my support is. So for me, the previous 1 hour close actually below, because when I go on the 1 hour chart for gold, like I just look at this, it's like the clean range. So that's like your
that's where I would have
you know,
the support, because I think we've just formed, like, it's already formed candles there. Like, we've got a newer price. So right now where it's at, I would figure
1 hour breaking the highs.
Yeah. Like if it breaks this high, I'll just move my sell stop, because then it doesn't make sense no more. It might be one of these days, like last week when you said on Tuesday, gold's just gonna be like super weird or just ranging. There won't be any big moves till like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. So
I just think this week is be a bit choppy, like this whole week, because like if we want sales, right, obviously, and if this count is like at support, and you know we need to wait for a week to close, it gets to a time where the whole week's gonna be very choppy because prices don't know what it wants to do yet. So I think next week it'll be a better week for gold once we close bullish or we close bearish below the range. But this week is probably not the greatest week to trade gold. Last week was a lot better because we actually anticipated sells, right?
What made gold chase that hard?
What?
Yeah, what made gold chase that hard?
Like go down?
No, like we chase to go back up. So
the weekly is
jumped up
the
hella
weekly is support, or sorry, the weekly is support, bounce off that support level, right?
Yeah.
The daily
I think
again
gold's gonna
is
push
at
up.
support too. Yeah, so I mean we're at support. I think this week if we close bullish, then next week will be more buys going up for the range.
Mm.
I think we should go to 17, 14 here.
Cause look at this, Jimmy. Support, right? Simple. Bounce off the support. Yeah, what Wixman said pretty much. And then we'll probably continue to push up. Where's this resistance if you do close this week? Towards like
153 GJ.
Yeah, 153 GJ for the week. GJ looks a lot cleaner this week because GJ on a weekly has clean traffic looking left on a weekly and daily.
He was going in for so much sales. I'm like, where do you see yourself?
Yo, what happened Friday,
How about
bro?
sells, but we
Oh,
might
me?
get a,
Let me tell you, bro.
might
Well,
get a
that
buy
news,
right here.
look,
I
in
drew out the
profit.
candles for you.
Look, I was in profit or whatever, right? I took a nap. I woke up. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell just happened? Looked at the news. Something about the governor. Said some shit about the economy. The shit made a drop. A few hours later, that shit came back up after, like, he said the new stimulus deal. I'm like, wow. But I try to.
Where your stops at break even?
Bruh. I thought I did, but I'm like, bruh. I put it to like a swinging stop. I'm dead.
Come on, man.
Your boy got skunked.
Shit.
Your boy got. Come on, man. Shit.
That sounds more of the I don't want to hit my stops. I don't want to hit break even. Fuck yeah, I'm just gonna let this shit run. That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
cause I was like, bruh, this whole still gonna be bullish at the end of the day.
Yeah, but what do you see?
I mean, but you gotta understand though, right?
Bruh,
It'll still be bullish for a day.
What was that chart?
The weekly still got create. What is this chart? I just saw it.
What?
What the heck? Yeah. The present man.
I got way too much time on your hands during trading.
I don't like that guy Grant. I don't like him.
But nah, my direction was right. It was just my entries was wrong.
Come
It's
on,
all
man.
good though.
We drew out the candles.
Word, Don is like your cheat code central. Remember that website? Gave you the cheat code.
Yeah, man. We drew out the candles here. Look at this.
He gave you the walkthrough.
Your boy took a nap after the walkthrough. I'm gonna be real. I woke up. That just hit my stop. I'm like, all right. I see how did you want to play today?
I had buys and close on AUD USD. Let's see here. Hey, Grant, this chart, by the way, perfect chart. No trade zone. You waiting for a breakout? Clean. Yeah, buys above there where whatever this guy is.
Present, I guess.
Oh my God, this chart again. Okay. Oh no, this is
Yes,
different.
sir.
This is different. This is different. I have no idea what this is. You know, I have no idea what that is. But
It's a
whatever
new
that
thing,
is,
bro.
I think.
What do you mean? That's a 720S. It's a McLaren.
720.
What is this? AUD USD. Nice. I'm not sure how you entered here because you showed me a chart. You entered probably on a small time frame and you showed me on a daily time frame, which. Yeah, I'm really able to it because I have no idea what the chart looks like, what the chart means, right? Aside from the fact that you bought support. There's CPI at 1530, 830, is there? 830 CPI, yeah, very PM. Okay, that's later on.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How about
GJ
this?
hasn't been.
Let's see.
GJ hasn't been at this price in 3 years.
Yeah.
Dang. It's crazy.
If you want like the yearly time frame, right? It makes sense to why we price pushed up. Because you had the surge player on the monthly time frame. Right? Coming towards that resistance. The 153 is gonna get tapped. Look left, that's clean traffic above there. that range. So once you break above here, like next year, if you get a closure above this resistance here, then high chance looking left, we're probably gonna pop up. And for this to happen,
DJ left.
you're gonna need a lot of things to happen in the economy. So on our way up, you guys can see a lot of things pop up. And because 80% of the time, I'll say price follows along perfectly with fundamentals. So you guys can see a lot of shit pop up next year as price pushes up if it does close above this resistance.
DJ left a good Whitfield situation on 30-minute. It just has to make a current bottom weight on this new 30-minute candle.
Yep.
But the 15 closed doji at resistance, so you gotta watch out for that too.
But why do you think the 30-minute has a wick then? Because the 15 has the bear channel or doji, right? So that's why.
I dig it.
Did you take any trades today, Control FX? No, I didn't. I'm waiting for buys on GG here, but I'm probably gonna wait for buys above 151.216. I'm being honest with you guys.
151, sure. Sir, yes, sir.
Gold driving up.
Just having fun, boys. Check my chart. We're getting a lot of charts today. Some weird charts too. Like that first chart we got earlier, or a couple first charts. Candle close above. Oh, good job. You're getting better at this. Close above, looking for buys. Yep, perfect. Just make sure when you draw candles out, understand how to open, because this is a gap that you drew out. Right? This candle should be a little higher. Like the opening should be right where it closed, like so. Like that. Yeah, buys above there, sells below there. Yeah, pretty clean.
A for idea, B for drawing.
Yeah.
If someone said, "What's the celery plate, Don?"
Who said that?
Mr. Daniel. He said he's new to the stream. He asked me and Carl, but it's your play, so I'm not gonna explain your play.
Oh,
play,
new stream. What's the start play?
Yeah.
Trading
yeah. So go and trade on YouTube. I explain it there. I mean, or do exclamation point. Start play. If you guys want to do it for me, chat. Moderators. I have a post about the start play, and also if you go and train on it. You will also have a video of me talking about the start play as well. So, yeah. Very simple setup.
What's up with your bot?
My bot didn't. Nothing popped up for my bot.
Fire him. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I have a post in it. It's supposed to lead to this post. Come on, bot. Where are you? This is.
I noticed something about the controller page. Content.
What?
No Lambos. No Lambos. No club flexes. Straight education.
And we're gonna keep it that way forever. Here we go. Since my bot is not working right now, here's the link.
What?
So the 1 hour here is, I mean, we're 30 minutes into this candle, 30-minute close bullish. You have also the 4 hour candles that will break the highs. I do believe we're gonna come with the filter range here. This 30-minute candle here, it closed above this resistance here. Create a low wick. Now it's flipping bullish. I do believe this 30-minute candle is gonna continue up to fill this range. Because we closed above this resistance, right? A very minor resistance we closed above. How big is this range? You have a 10 pip range minimum, and you're anticipating price to break above, right? So if you're anticipating price to break above, because if we're pushing up towards this resistance at 151.216 on a 4 hour time frame, it's gonna be a starter play at the same time. So with that starter play on the 4 hour time frame, high chance you have to break it to continue up for our next 4 hour candle. Anyone in a position there? Or GJ?
No, I'm waiting on the hour close.
Yeah, your stops has been about 13 pips. And I mean, your target if you have runners is gonna be, how big is his range? Holy shit. Ah, it's a huge range, man. A 90 pip range. I think I'm looking for a very minor resistance. That's too big of a range there. For just for a late move in the session.
Yeah,
Thing is, you have no traffic though. What?
We're expecting a lot of volume, and there's no, there's nothing stopping us there. Might get a push, small resistance, and then a big push. Come back for a big push.
159.45.
But regardless, we still need a close. We might not get it. We need a closure. We need a closure above.
I'll say this might be this might be the doom entry. Only OGs know. It's like yeah. If you don't get entries here, what can happen is similar to what Premier said yesterday. Price can just shoot up to fill the range, right? And then you might not get a move because then your stops will be too big for one, and for two, you might not get any. You know, might not be able to enter.
It's gonna be hard to like manage the trade if you get late, basically.
Yeah, not so of late, but more of like it's like in the middle of the range at that point, and your stops gonna be a bit wider. You probably have to enter more of impulse entries than initial closes.
Exactly, and if you're taking, and this is what the dude was asking about, like if you're taking the 15-minute here, like you still haven't reached. Like on the hourly, if you look on the hourly close, we're almost at the resistance. But on the 15-minute, like you still haven't reached that zone.
Yeah.
So you want the hourly.
I'll just wait for like the whole hourly to close, see how it plays out. It's kind of looking a little bit.
You see how the zone goes lower and lower.
Yeah, on the hourly, above here on the hourly.
So if it closes above there on the hourly, exactly. But if you were looking on the 15-minute, you want a closure above.
Yeah. I'll just wait for a closure above.
Also, if you're still here, so this is an example of it, right? So on a 15-minute tap from here, you have on a 1 hour tap from here, you have a resistance being formed there, and you see looking left, we have never closed above before, right? Price came up, failed to break. Closed below many times. On a 15 and 30-minute time frame, however, you have closures above here in the past, and price came back down, meaning that this resistance was not being respected. So with the 1 hour closure, that's what I'll wait for in this case. Because I'm waiting for a 1 hour closure because the 1 hour has never closed above before. Right? You get it close above, and then we'll probably continue up towards the next range. That should answer your question. I don't know, this is a huge range, man, because on a 4 hour time frame, you have no resistance here whatsoever. Clean traffic until 142. But that's a 90 pip range.
Dude, last year, GJ used to do this no problem. Like,
in March? Yeah, in March.
Easily.
It's just, I don't know. This year is kind of slowly grinding.
Not an Asian session, but in New York session, they had no problem just flying with no retest.
Speaking about Asian session, this shit kind of been lit lately. To be real.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
Asian session kind of been lit.
It's not that there's been a lot of moves. It's just moves that we usually expect to play out, and in Asian session they just kind of come back in range and fake out all the time. They've been going. They've been filling ranges. They've been going ranges.
30-minute looks like it's about to break the high. But yeah, that loss I took on Friday, I ain't never
that's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're here to interrupt, you see? Just tell people to stop there.
I ain't never backtest that much in a while until I took that loss. I'm like, all right, I think I need that loss. Boy, I feel like Mega Mind now.
2 both buys and break even, one from 150.248 and one from break even at 151.038. Oh, nice. Wait, what did I miss? Yo, for a 10 lat trade, what's the suggested capital? I think I answered this question earlier. I think whatever 1% is, whatever 1% is, of risk, right? I mean, you can pop a 10 lot on like a smaller account, 10K account, but do you want to over risk your account like that, right? It comes down to that. Probably not, right? So you want more capital to be able to risk 1% per trade. GBP/USD 1 hour time from here. You're looking for buys to fill that range. Nice. Yep. That's pretty clean. Bounce off of last known support. Close above the range. Yeah, I guess GJ is GU is bouncing off that support here, and I think I mean these are clean buys, but I think the better buys would be above this resistance, because above this resistance you have clean traffic. If you're leaving runners, I would highly suggest close half and leave runners. Is Premier Auto from Canada too? No, but he's like very close to Canada.
What are we, like 2 hours from each other?
Yeah, we're like 2.5 car drive. He's pretty much Canadian. Pretty much.
We'll trade you. We're taking down.
Don coming to the New York Knicks. Premier going to the Raptors. Let's go, baby.
There's a Premier Auto near me in Jersey. Thought that was you. Yo, Premier Auto. What is Premier Auto?
So I guess it's like a playoff on Prime Form Fitness, right? So I started like the fitness company, and the LLC of my fitness company is actually Prime Performance and Health LLC, and then I have a DBA, so doing business as Prime Form Fitness, and then I was just like the whole Premier Prime Performance, it just kind of like flowed together, and that was it.
What's the auto for? Cars?
Yeah.
Premier Fitness, Premier Auto, yeah, yo, Premier everything. Premier Forex,
exactly.
Premier Trades. Yo, if you were a trader, your name would be Premier Trades, 100%.
Yeah.
Premier Trades.
Soon.
Hey, Premier, come out here. Look at that.
Oh, yo. Hey, Wixman, this is it. This is a 30-minute candle, the gladiator
I
candle.
know. I was saying.
Goodbye.
I was just telling you, hey, we're closing. I'm gonna wait for 9 o'clock. We're gonna get the 4-hour close here at 9. We're gonna get a small gladiator candle, maybe with a 15-minute to give us a close above, and it's gonna give us a nice stop loss, and then we can ride the rocket shit up.
Yep. I mean, I told you guys, if you guys want to enter like more of like not impulse, but like this range here, we knew it was gonna get filled, right? Thing is, you probably this is the issue now. This resistance, this is where you got worried about. But I think once you break above here, it should be clean, or once the 1 hour candle closes in 15 minutes, it should be clean to continue up. So wait 15 minutes, guys. Wait 60 minutes. Don't get no FOMO. Worst thing you want to do is enter a buy here, and next thing you know, we pop right back into the range. And it gets very choppy after that.
So if we do get entries, like since that range that we aiming for, since it's like 70 something pips, like will we still take profit at 10 pips? I mean, it'll be so close to the to our entry still. I mean, it could just come back.
Say it again. I couldn't hear the first part.
You know how we usually take partials at 10 pips?
Yeah.
Since this range is about 70 pips, the 10 pips would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be like close to where we entered it, so price could still come down.
The way I see it is, I mean, 10 pips, I'm always securing, regardless of how big. It can be a 5,000 pip range. I'll still secure pips at 10 pips. So I'll do the same thing, in this situation as well. Because like there's no reason for you to lose a trade after that.
True.
Right? There's no reason for you to lose that trade. So minimum break even. But if you want to be risky frisky, then you know you don't gotta move your stops up to break even, and you keep your original stops, but you know you feel like shit after if it does hit your stops. Oh, nice. Carl got in GJ. Where'd you get in? On a 30-minute candle?
I just moved on the 4-hour time frame to see the salary play that we talked about, and my stop loss is the current 30-minute candle. It's only like 12 pips or something, so
that would be
Nice.
good. That would be a good position.
I mean, the trade is not, but the risk I used is only like 0.5%. So if it closes above, then I'll add the other 0.5. If not, I'll just manage it. The risk is very,
Go back
very
on the
small,
GJ.
so- Yeah, but
When was the last time you took a trade on GJ?
I don't know, man. I don't
It's
know.
been a minute.
Probably like 3 weeks or something. Like,
Dang.
I was always focusing on gold.
Okay.
And last week I tried to trade everyday gold last week, and it wasn't really tradable. I'd say it was in a weird range, so kind of fucked up. So now I just pick what makes more sense.
I think that
Gold
trade
buy.
made sense. Perfect sense here. Alright, because you had 10 pips regardless. Yeah, 10 pips here. Now it's just, if this breaks, man, you're in for a long, nice runner, Carlo. And if it survives your entry, you're in for a nice runner.
No, my entry is at 151,186. This is my entry, right? If you go on the 4-hour, literally on the break of the 1-hour high.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the salary play, and the current 30-minute is the stop loss. It's only 10 pips and small risk. So if this candle closes above this way right now, then just makes a small pullback and flips bullish. I'll add the other 0.5. So the overall, I'll have like 2 entries, 2 trades, but still risk only 1%. So makes sense, at least for me.
Will you consider sells if it pops back in the range? No. If it pops back into the range, I'm calling it a day. I'm calling it a day. It's a done day for me. There's no trade. I'd rather turn my charts off and not enter anything today. Move on to tomorrow. If that happens, let's see. Goals all pop up too, so I'll break the highs. These gold buys aren't bad, but GJ is a lot cleaner today, like I said, right? How many trades would be over trading? Depends. I'll say 3 trades, 3-4 trades. Depends though. Like I have a thing called algo days now. But it's very rare for those days to happen. Like today is not an algo day at all.
Tomorrow.
Well, we gotta see how the day count closes.
I think I already know how the daily candle goes.
I mean, GJ today, the week is an algo week. The GJ for the week is algo week. So by the way, it closed above the range and it has clean traffic going up towards 153. But for the day, it's alright. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I'll say minimum will probably tap today is gonna be 151,530, and then if that breaks, fair amount of support, then we're going up towards like 152, no problem. Today, by end of the session.
Shit. Okay.
And the London session at least at 11. So let's get these buys going up. Yeah, closure above this range here on a 30-minute time frame. $324 viewers. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the streams. Yeah. Well, Wix and Drew, if that happens, that'll be lovely. Get a bearish candle closure as the first 15-minute candle, and then that's a new 4-hour candle pullback, the new 4-hour candle wick, and then once you re-break those highs, that's the 4-hour candle that's gonna drive up.
Yeah, if we get the first 15, we don't be surprised if it goes bear. give us the wick. And we drive up, that's going to be ideal. Plus, at that point, once we're breaking the wick with the celery play, we're breaking the top of everything. There's no wicks anywhere to the left or higher. So we just got clean traffic.
Yeah, because I think the 1 hour's unclosed above. This is the 1 hour resistance right here, right? So if you get a 15-minute closure at resistance here, like this, that's perfectly fine. And then, next 1 hour cam pops up, breaks those highs.
As long as it doesn't break that 151 area, we good.
Yeah. Eight minutes left. 8 minutes.
Carly, closed.
No, like my entry was literally here. I'm not even in profit right now.
I got you. Just be aware that we could get an initial pullback on the move.
Yeah. But like my stop is again on the 30-minute low. It's this one. I think it's around here. And 0.5 risk. So I do think ideally if that 15-minute closes bearish, which you were talking about, and then a salary play, that's where I would add my second entry, the second 0.5%. Yeah. But right now already run, like I won't really, it's not like I'm risking a lot. So I expect like a pullback on the candle, but I think we should survive this 30 minutes. It's a small risk though, so there's no emotions at all, to be honest. There's no need to even manage it, like.
Okay, so play catch with us.
Your background works then. Yeah, kind of should shoot up. Or breaking the highs, perfect. The daily candle, bullish, clean traffic, looking left. There's no reason for you not to continue up today. If it doesn't and it pops back in the range, then there's just no trade today.
It's just weird because like for 3 weeks I only traded gold, and for now gold will move already like 20 pips each direction, and you just standing there, so it feels like a bit boring. To be honest, there's no action. It's just like standing. It was like all right.
So you gotta find that balance though, right? You gotta find that balance.
Yeah.
Get used to both sides.
But it feels much easier to trade GJ because it moves so slow. Like on gold, you have to be super fast. Like you all know, like after 10 pips, we just like close full or close partial, stop loss, and break even. Happens. The trade happens in literally a few seconds sometimes. So GJ's
go too fast for me. I'm an old man.
What's on my background?
What is this? Closure above 151 or 60 clean traffic to 151 200. Leave runners for even more clean traffic. Didn't enter the position by 15-minute close above. Analysis is done here. Yep. I remember the chart from earlier. Yep, I had to see my deals too. Pretty clean. Yeah. I actually wanted entries in this range too for price to continue up, but I couldn't get like any proper entries, any proper candle closures that I wanted. Initially, I wanted like an entry above this ranger, but again, we never got that right. This kind of just flew up without giving us the entry. But correct bias though. Do you have a strategy break down your channel down? I'm new here. Not within one video, but I do have. I mean, if you join streams every single morning, every single day, you get the hang of things. You will see my strategy play by play, count by count live. Smash that like button, 150 likes. How many likes do we have? Ooh, 150. Can we get 200 today? 50 more people. Leave a like. It's okay. If he doesn't like it, the stream's alright. We'll be in a buy later on, and it'll all be good. Everyone will be liking the stream up. Would you enter as soon as this candle closes or wait for retracement? It is a new forward candle, so I am expecting a decent pullback. But now you gotta question yourself, if you do pull back on this new forward candle, where are we gonna pull back to, right? If this is a new forward candle you're expecting, probably something like this. Because this is a previous support you had here. So price will probably retest this area, and then look to continue up. Once it flips the bullish, I'll look for my buys going up. Today's situation is a bit different from yesterday's situation. Because yesterday's situation, we're at a bottom of range on a forward candle, whereas today it's a bit different. We're at the top of the range. Again, like, this is a 90 pip range, guys. Like, don't trip if you can't get a precise entry here. Oh, Carlo, pushing up. Carlo's position pushing up.
I got in at 159.45.
Nice. Very nice.
Pretty nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. But I closed trend test like a while back. Then just stop the entry or a little bit above it. He just landed it.
Who is entering 25 positions?
Dang, who's punching these freaking desks right now? Like, he's closing his $10,000 profit trade right now.
I love. Sending love from the Philippines. Nice subs. Thank you. Thanks for showing up today. Appreciate you for being here. Let's fly, JJ. Yeah, let's see. No, everyone's in buy here. In the stream at least, in the chat. If you're looking for sells, you might need to reevaluate today. Can you shed more light on candle timing? I mean, I've been talking about candles the whole entire stream, right? I talk a lot about candles on my Instagram page. Depends what about candles though. Like, what are you asking about candles? There's a lot to it. A stop loss? I haven't entered a trade yet, so I don't have a stop loss yet in mind. But right now, like, roughly, it's probably gonna be like below a 30-minute candle probably. But I'm not in a position yet, so that's not like official stops or official entries. You know, I'm waiting here. Preferably, guys, I'll probably want this next candle to come down and create a wick for the new forward candle and then to continue up. So.
You reached the voicemail of Dominic High. Sorry no one is home at this time, but if you leave a lane.
What's going on, Samurai? What's going on?
Brief message.
This guy was on mute. Yo, Samurai, come on, man.
Oh my god.
He was leaving a voice memo for his girlfriend, his boo thing.
Show you my little baddie.
Hey, done you enter these buys?
I'm waiting for a lower wick to be created on this new forward candle. Yeah, then look for buys.
Alright, let's go.
That makes sense.
Alright, it's good. It's good. We still got another chance. This
No
candle,
chance for what?
it's 30 finna leave. Another chance for entry.
Oh, I know that.
Like the 30 just left a nice wick, another wick fill situation. Now we just wait.
What's the significance of the first half and the of a 1 hour candle in the last half. Well, the first half of the hour candle usually is most of the time going to be a wick being created. Not usually the first half, but usually the first part of the candle is going to be a lower wick being created, right? So if you look at candles here, every beginning to a new candle is a lower wick.
Yeah, like 90% of the time you'll have a wick on candle.
Yeah. Yeah. So whereas if it has no wick, then it can throw you off a little bit. I'm expecting a wick to be created here on GJ's. That's why I'm not entering here yet. If I miss it, I miss it. But I don't want to be in a position where I shit my pants. I'll wait for this to be created, then I'll look for buys going up. Alright. You can call it a retest and call it whatever, but just a decent wick. There's new forward candle.
Just look on the charts, like 90% of the candles have a wick.
Yeah.
So you're just expect the wick.
There it is. Flip bearish. Let's see. Can we come down to 151? I mean, this is a decent wick if it flips here. It's not bad, but probably I want a steeper wick. Be more comfortable in the position. Last thing I want to do is enter position, then price flips bearish again to create a deeper wick, and that's gonna be a shady situation you'll be in. Look at that. Okay, perfect. So once you flip bullish here, I'm probably in a position. Alright, peeps.
I'll add mine if it flips bullish.
Yeah.
But I still keep the stops at
30-minute low.
Yeah, because I think now when you enter, you do probably the same. You'll have an entry here, and then your stop loss is going to be the previous 30-minute, right? And then there's your TP, but like stop loss, break even at 10 pips, and take partials or whatever. So I'm good as long as it doesn't break that 30-minute low. So let's see.
Trades over, my friend. Trade was at 151.05. I mean, I've been buying GG for the past 8 weeks. There's no like late to the party or anything, right? You never know when a trend's gonna flip until it actually changes. So don't try to be a superhero in FX, right? Focus on coming in second place, let the markets come in first. Did it all the time. The 15 close up below resistance though. No, I closed above in the hourly time frame, right? On the hourly time frame, close above. On the 4 hour time frame, it closed above as well.
Those supersede the 15 and the 30. So regardless of how it's closing on the 15 and the 30, we're extremely bullish here, but we're not in the trade yet. And if you were in the trade and you won the trade, good job, it worked out, but not all profits are good profits.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, this is another example of V. The 15 here, you know, it's at that resistance here, 30 minutes at that resistance, but the 1 hour and 4 hour both close above. Therefore, we have a high chance that this is the time where we're going to break above that resistance on the 15 and 30.
I'll send over a cookie for it.
Homie got on YouTube. Got on YouTube to find a stream to brag about his winner. Mama mentality. Don't get me wrong, man. I used to have that ego too. Like 100% used to have that ego. I'd be like, oh, you're entering now? Huh. I entered a long time ago. I'm out of the trade right now. Like it's an ego that unnecessary to have. There's no point having.
Hey, there's some people that shorted and won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The reason the price moved down, some people were shorted. Just,
you know.
Congrats. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Congrats. That's all that is.
Yes. If this 15 can close like this.
This is a Drake instrumental, I think. Sounds similar. Don't take care.
Dude, your singing is just on point. That
was exactly like Drake, dog.
Exactly like Drake, right?
Exactly.
To the T.
Hey Google, what does that Drake sound like? I was like, nah.
Cups to the roses. Homing on you enter on a flip, bullish or break above previous high. On a flip. That's a good question. That's a good question actually. That's a lot of detail. Probably on the flip. Because with the flip, I'm anticipating that this is gonna be the 4 wick. Right? There's a new 4 candle. Once it flips at the same time, that should be a low for price to drop up. So this is what you'll want. I drink so much water when I trade. I got pee right now, but I can't miss a candle flip. Reminds me of last week when I was waiting like 2 hours for a trade setup. I went to the washroom to go, or I went downstairs to make some oatmeal. I came back and I missed, yeah, everybody from the stream TP, and I'm like, what happened? This thing came up like 90 pips on gold or something. That guy said, hey Google, and my Google started listening, really? Hey Google. I don't have Google. I'm not rich like that. Momentum dying, it seems. Probably look for 4 retest at 100. I don't think it's dying. I think we still have a lot of volume coming in. I just think this kind of must flip here. And if we get like a 30-minute candle closing back in the range here, I'm gonna call it a day. Because then we're probably gonna come back down the range or stay in this range. It'll probably be very choppy after.
Same.
Yeah, good idea. Would you have your stop loss under the current hourly candle once it flips? Yes. No. I'm gonna have the previous 30-minute candle still. And I probably use this current 1 hour candle to manage my stop. So if price breaks this 1 hour candle, I'm probably gonna close half. Ooh, we flipping. We flip. I mean, you could use the current 1 hour candle as your stops, but it's gonna be more of an aggressive trade, more of an aggressive stop. It's only a 7 pip stop, but it still makes sense at the end of the day. Look where price bounced off of, right? A minor support level. That's your retest, the one that people wait for. I know Sharif's in this trade. Right, Sharif? You in this buy here or what? Yeah, Sharif's in profit. GGS sell idea. Whoa. Yeah, if it breaks into the area, yeah. I don't think it did though, right? I don't believe this thing did. Yeah, 10 pips on gold, nice. Yeah. Where'd you get in? Right here?
Shit, I thought I was muted. Yeah, it was a minute ago.
Oh, just hourly candle flip?
Yep.
Nice. Were your stops like the previous 15?
Go on the 15 for me?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Yep. And then 10 pips, I just moved stops to break even, and then I closed full at like 13 pips.
Nice. This thing is still running too. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention to much gold today, or at the end of this session. It's very choppy.
Martin in the chat was looking at buys. We were talking about it for a second, and then I just waited for that hourly to close, and I knew it was gonna eventually play out. Like, it was just a matter of time. The first buys I've taken on gold though, and I feel like maybe ever.
Yeah. Oh, there's GJ's. Are you still waiting for GJ or nah?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold out on GJ.
Yeah, there's no need if you already got your buys on gold. My 2 trades are done, but I really want to see GJ move bullish above the resistance. Yeah. Let's see. I'll say as long as it technically respects this 1 hour candle low down here, it should be fine. But overall, if the 30 minute closes back in the range, I'm gonna call it a day. Or I might just take it off stream with my channel.
You had a nice Asian trade last night, right?
I got like 10 pips. My runner hit break even on gold, but that's it. I mean, for the week, I had a pretty good week. Or for the month. Fuck. Holy shit. This month's been amazing. I think I only took, what is this? 2 losses so far this month. 2 of them are break even. Or I'll say 3 losses, actually. A very small loss, but 10 pip loss, and then you had a 10 pip loss on gold, and then you had another 2 pip loss, and that's it. Break even, after all wins.
When did you take a 10 pip loss on gold?
Sorry, that's GJ. That's GJ. That's not gold. I took a 10 pip loss on GJ.
I remember that.
March 3rd. Agent session.
March 3rd. Oh, okay. Wait, with me? Yeah, I was there.
Agent session, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think gold wants to drive out towards this resistance here. If you guys caught buys above this resistance, congrats on gold. Whoever cut those buys, we broke that down earlier as well. Let's see how GG reacts here. Let's say it wants to break this 30 minute low. On 2 for 2 analysis, need to start finding the right entries. I mean, analysis part is easy. The bias is easy. Like, I don't think we've had a pretty correct bias for the most part of our streams every day. But I think the entries, yeah, it's a bit more difficult. Because you're looking for precise entries, right? It's not like you're swing trading. It's different. Yeah. Yeah, gold should tap 1819 here, 272. And above there, you get cleaner buys to go up. Because above there, we can probably pop up to the 1726. Or 1724 above 1719. So you have a lot of buys today. This is that gold. I don't think I would have had an entry here. Maybe like right here at the 830 candle to continue up. Come up towards this resistance here, but other than that, that's it.
I'll be honest. The opening of the 4 hour that I got in, I was like a little hesitant, just because there was no bottom wick. But then again, like you always say, like I don't want to be in a position that I'm shitting my pants. Number one, I'm not over leveraging, right? Just had a normal position and had tight stops or tighter stops. Something that was reasonable for me that I was comfortable losing.
Wait, this is actually a good entry here. What the hell happened here? I wasn't looking.
That's where Martin. That's where Martin got in.
I wasn't looking or something. Paying attention to gold.
Yeah, Martin and we were both talking about it. That's where he got in on the flip of that 15-minute candle. Then as soon as we hit 1713, he closed full, I think.
Yeah, that's clean. 23 pip stop for a 30 pip target. 1 hour had a starter play. 30 minute you had a WAP. 15 minute you had closure above the range of the gladiator candle. Where was I?
You said 30 minutes broke the lows.
Ooh, GJ broke the lows. Yeah. Like, it's still respecting the 1 hour time frame, but yeah, it's hard to come back in the range here. Probably continue back down. There's no bias.
Carlo, you're out.
Yeah, just stop me this candle, the current, the 30 minute that closed, no, the 15 minute. It's alright though, smaller risk, so.
I think that there might be a late move. Not a late move, but like 10-ish, 9:45-ish, I think. If you do, because the 4-hour can still flip bullish here, and the 1-hour can still flip bullish though. I mean, should I stay or should I leave? Why does everyone say to be honest?
Yeah, should I go?
Should I stay or should I go? I'll probably stay, but there's no trades right now. Why does everyone say to be honest? It's just I don't know. People used to say it at the start of their sentences. I don't know. I don't know why. I can't give you an answer for that.
200 likes, don't stay.
I was just gonna say it. 200 likes.
If not,
You need 200
tomorrow,
occasions.
Alright. 200 likes, and I'll stay until the 4-hour breaks the lows. If it doesn't break the lows and it flips bullish, we'll be in buys. But if it breaks this 1-hour low, then it's a stream done. Finish. So
Finished.
we need
You're about to, you're about to get 200 likes in 5 minutes, and then this thing will range right here, and you're gonna be on for the next 4 hours.
We need two. Don said he need 200.
It's gonna be a doji right here.
Don said he need 200 occasion. He on his little baby payroll right now. 200 occasion, or he not coming.
When people say to be honest, that's when they're being extra honest when they don't need to be.
Think so, Wickside?
Yeah.
I've heard you say it a couple times.
I think that's your conscience going like, you know what? You gotta be honest.
You know what? Let me say the truth sometimes. That's when you're actually saying the truth. You know, when everyone's like, to
when
be
people
honest.
say to be honest,
All the other time, everybody's just fucking lying.
The truth, they're embarrassed of.
To be honest, I took a sell right there, and you know.
Yeah, it's the truth you wouldn't reveal if nobody asked you. You know
And
what I
then
mean?
the part where, to be honest, without to be honest, be like, yeah, I caught 10 pips here. Like,
no, it's like, well, no.
Shady.
The other thing that I said, it was like, fuck. I used to say it all the time. It's when you wouldn't bring it up until someone asks you.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like,
well, I can't lie now.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I took this. Yeah, that thing. It's like I'm not gonna lie, but I took this because it would have went bad. But since it went good, you just want to tell everyone. But if it went bad, you would have just kept quiet, kept silent.
That's one of the best things to do is have accountability, like how we do. Sending your MT5 terminal to your boys, to whoever, you know what I mean, so that you send it in and you know that like someone's gonna see what you did, rather than just I don't gotta show anyone my MT5 terminal. I can take 3 sells on a bullish trend and it doesn't matter.
What people do
it's just you seeing it.
Then you gotta be so miserable with yourself, like.
Exactly. Yeah. So have accountability. Have something that you can do that you can be, proud of.
If people post on Instagram their wins, but when it comes to the losses, they keep quiet after. Like on IG and stuff, right? And you see it all the time.
I've never seen a loss on Tin Man trading.
No, man.
You don't even know who that is.
Remember?
We don't know who that is. I think it's dropping due to the 1 hour no bottom wick. First one, yeah, it could be. I mean,
we said watch the first, half of the 4 hour. It's gonna pull back. Like watch the initial pullback.
You're gonna still flip here.
Yeah, because 15 had no bottom wick. The first 15 had no.
The thing is, if you're aware of it, you're not sitting there shitting your pants. You haven't taken a loss yet, and you're not really like, oh my god, bite my nails. I'm in drawdown. You're aware that this was gonna happen. No, just act accordingly, play accordingly.
Yep.
Take what the market gives.
Oh, we're almost at 200 likes, guys. 8 more likes. Gonna get 200 likes. 8 more. I appreciate it showing up today, by the way. Appreciate it showing up today. Although there's no entries yet today. It might be a late move.
Yeah,
what I do know is that tomorrow's
you count it out. Count it out, Carlo. Sing it out for us. Where is Carlo? Did he leave?
Yep.
Took a GJ loss and bounced on us.
He has work. He's hella busy now. This quarter 1 of the year.
know. March is being good.
I started looking at Forex
Man, that's
way
what-
more than I used to. These subs are the same. What were you gonna say?
So that's why Carlo don't trade GJ.
Exactly.
Subs are the same once we get a 15-minute close above the range or it's super high probably setup. Yeah, simple. That's what we look for. It happens 80% of the time. Range, closure above, continuation, right? Range, closure above, continuation, range, closure above, continuation. Alright. I'm expecting the same thing on this forward count too, but it must, by all means, must respect this forward low to do that.
$200.
200 likes.
Carlo's in a Zoom with guess who?
Oh, is that what happened?
Gary
No,
V?
he's in a yeah, on Twitter. Link on Twitter. He just sent me a screenshot.
Yo, send me a
That's why he dipped on us real quick.
I'll see how it is, Carlo.
Wait, what?
Just like that.
Is there a link? You got a link?
They're
to this?
they're talking about NFT. Gary Vee is talking about NFT on Twitter. He sent a link on Twitter. If anyone wants to go see it. Sharif, later, bro.
I was gonna leave the stream now to watch Go Gary V. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna call that a day.
Just dropped by 40.
Probably gonna call it a day anyways, guys. GJ here, 30-minute close back in the range here. Or 15 close back in the range. I don't know.
I'm waiting for this 30.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait the last 7 minutes here of this candle.
This 15 had no bottom wick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait the last 7 minutes here. The 30-minute counter could easily close above the range here, and it could start rejecting on the 1 hour time frame. So. Yeah, the only move I did see today, honestly, guys, was the gold here. That's it. We had a range here. We had a resistance here. That was it.
Yes, GG gonna fly.
That was it. I kind of regret not seeing this, but it's fine. Oh, GG's rejecting. It's rejecting.
It just look weird on the smaller time frame.
I noticed that the 15 30-minute close below the resistance. It doesn't matter what the 1 hour does. Yeah, so like it could, you know, close below in the 1530, and the small time frame leads you to the higher time frame, so it can high chance the 30-minute could continue down. But the hourly is always the higher time frame, so the hourly will always be respected at the end of the day, or majority of the time.
This 1 hour.
Yeah, it's flipping here. We break the highs here. Started playing the 15-minute time frame. Ooh. Oof, could happen here.
Premier was about to run and he said, nope.
Yep. Oh, 1 hour's flipping. How big are stops here? I mean, stops are looking like it's gonna be 14 pips for like.
Not too bad.
But I can't go on a small time here to determine a minor resistance, because I can't go that far back to 2018 of April. That's where traffic is. But I'm guessing like there's a minor resistance here. I'm gonna put that as my target for first target, 151.560.
So Don, did you get the Rise and Star packs or no?
No.
There kind of is a minor resistance when you go back in traffic. Like you can go back if you do the what is it called? The bar replay. What you use for back testing. if you use that and
Go back.
it lets you go all the way down to the 30-minute.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's a little resistance at 151, 690.
Okay, perfect. That's above here. Man, 690 is where we have it too. Kinda. Yeah, I'm waiting for this kind of flip and also the break of this, because it's might as well you have the starter plate on the 15-minute too. So why not wait for that as well? That's an extra like 4 pips.
If you enter on like the 5-minute, you get like a decent like stop loss, but you gotta wait for it to close all the way first.
I'm more comfortable having the current 1 hour stops and the current 4 hour stops as my stops. So, it's gonna be this current candle.
Or NYC open, then just goes crazy.
NYC in 4 minutes too.
Yeah. So, yeah, but all jokes aside, Don, how do you develop diamond hands? Like,
I'll talk about later. Talk about later, bro. I'm about to answer a trader. Like, fuck.
My word, just enter the trade.
I'm in a position here, guys. In a position here to buy on GJ. Stop loss is the current 1 hour lows. Target is gonna be up here for around 33 pips as my first initial target here. Price to continue to drive up. All right, and I actually might leave runners today until 152.073 too. So yeah. Might leave runners today. That's my initial target. Alright, probably gonna secure 10 pips on this trade here. Once you want to get to 10 pips here, probably secure 10 pips and move my stops to break even, making a risk-free trade. So around like 151.337, that's when it'll be a risk-free. I waited all day for this kind of flip here, pretty much. We got a flip and never broke the 1 hour lows, never broke the 4 hour lows. This is the new current 4 hour candle low. If you look at a 4 hour time frame, it closed above the range as well. Right? The 4 hour candle looks very clean to continue up.
I think Carlo's gonna get in as well on this again.
Yeah.
Just was on the phone with him.
He wants revenge.
Revenge.
Was just in a 15 lot drawdown. Was down 2,000 drawdown now in profit. I'm being honest with you. If I took a position,
15 lot drawdown?
if I took a position here, under open that candle and this candle came back in the range, I would have closed. Although it came up now, 80% of the time this candle doesn't really do that. If it comes back in the range, high chance it has to fill it, right, without breaking the highs. So at that point, that's when I would probably close my positions. I would take a loss in that trade if I would enter what you did. Being realistic, right? I'm just going off of probability.
Hey Don.
Yeah.
This 30-minute respects the support right here. Will you just gonna leave your position open and?
Yep. If it closes inside the range, or if it closes below 151, 141, I'm gonna close my position. Yeah, 30-minute closing bearish above should be fine because the 1 hour still open. And if you didn't enter the first position, if you enter this position, then you have a 30-minute starter play on our next break. So I'll wait for that if it didn't enter yet, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I might contemplate that, but honestly, I might just call it a day.
Yeah.
We'll hit that target you was talking about earlier, 1717.
We have 50 seconds left. It's driving.
You don't want to close below that.
Yeah, you don't want to close below here, because if you close below here, most likely we're going to come down to hit our stops. $30 seconds. Whoa. If that oof. We gotta close your back in the range. I think I'm gonna close my positions here, guys. I'm gonna close my positions here with a stop of 7 pips. 30-minute close back in the range. You can close half or you can close full. Sorry, no, I closed half. Sorry, not full. I advanced close half. I was reading out. Close half my positions.
See everybody.
Yeah, I closed half because I just, this third make shouldn't close back in the range if it wants to drive up, right? So it doesn't make sense for that. You want to reduce your positions here. You can close full too, it's up to you, but me personally, I'm closing half. What do you say? Murado?
I was just gonna say it makes sense just with price action. If we break the 15-minute low or the 30-minute low, it's just gonna drive probably down to the bottom of the range support.
Yeah.
Which looks like there it is. Close.
Because it just now, like that we close back in the range, it just reduces the probability of the trade going up, right? Because now we're closing bearish for one, and for two, now we have a high chance to come down to fill this wick, right? You gotta look at it from both perspectives. If you're wearing a buy, would you be in a buy now, right? No, you wouldn't, right? So that's when you want to close half, or close.
At this point, it's a fake out.
Yeah.
Time frames make sense, man.
I mean, thing is, it didn't hit our stops, but I mean, it's chances of it hitting stops here is quite high.
Yeah, I got half my position running. But hey, if we break it, I'm gonna add another half. So
yeah.
At this point, if we hit our full stops, I'm gonna be at roughly 3/4 of my position only instead of a full position. I'll probably lose about 70%, 75%.
I'm probably gonna do the same. If it does re-break the highs, breaks this 30-minute high here, I'm probably gonna add another position too, because I closed half. This 15 though didn't close bullish, didn't break the lows. Let's see. What are y'all TPs for gold? And by the way, earlier I got confused. When I said I was on close full, I meant to say I was gonna close half. TP for gold got tapped already at 17.19. That was my target for gold. Jeffrey, you waited all this time for a fake out. If you put in that perspective, yeah, you kind of wait all this time for a fake out, but then again, you can't really do anything about these situations. It's a situation that you would enter again in the future, right? Would it not? So if that's the case, then keep doing the same thing. Keep looking for the same subs every day.
You didn't enter for, wait fake out. You waited all this time to learn a lesson, get your play, and manage it. You got your play, now you manage it. You close half, and you might get a continuation where you're gonna add another position, or the other half that you closed. You're still managing it. A trade is not 5 seconds, boom, you're out. It's management, and if we ended up taking a full loss here, you should be proud that, hey, I didn't lose the entire position, because most people would have lost the entire position.
I think it kind of flips though. It's gonna continue up. Yep. If it reflips again. Macros, couldn't you have waited for the previous 30-minute high to be broken before entering? I didn't wait for the 30-minute to break the highs, but I waited for the 15 to break the highs. So this is very much an entry candle. Very similar, yeah. I guess so. 30-minute could have been the same too, I guess. Right, but overall, I was waiting for the current 1 hour count to get broken again. That was the trade. And that happened, so.
No FOMO.
I was gonna put it here, you still got a half, right? Quicksand?
Yep. We got 2.5 run.
Close 50% as 30-minute close back. So now instead of having a 10 lot, I got a 5 lot in this trade here.
Yeah, I got a 2.5 instead of a 5.
Are you put the five. You're back to 5s now, right?
Yeah.
You worked your way down to 2, and then you're back up.
Yeah. I do 5s for GJ and I do 1 for gold.
So y'all plan on stacking the half y'all closed off on this 30-minute salary play?
Yeah.
If it plays
Breaks,
off?
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll add
breaks.
it to 5.
Yeah, I might do that too.
Because you add a risk when it's going in your favor, when prices align with what you kind of want, right? Confirmations, and you take off risk when price doesn't close in your favor, your direction. It's all probability, right? You get this break, it's more of like a 70-30, whereas you got a 30-minute closure in the range earlier, you had like an 80-20% chance of you winning trade. It just lowers it.
So during the trade, it's a variable probability, so you adjust accordingly to how it varies.
Yeah.
It's going against you, adjust.
Like, just ask yourself this though, like, never enter more positions when the more you're in profit, because that's all emotions, right? People enter more because they like to see more profits. It doesn't make sense. Ask yourself, if you didn't enter the first position, where would you enter next? In this case, the start replay. If I didn't enter this position here, I'll wait for a buy stop right here. Start replay, current count low, take buys as you break the highs to continue up. That's where my second position would be if I enter another position, or if I stack. Because you can't really avoid losses. You never can. Like, I don't care what mentor tells you, you can avoid losses, you can't. But the only thing you could do is you can manage losses. You can manage your risk, you can close half, And it should never be off emotions though. That's key.
Yeah, it should make sense. It should be logical. If you're just like, oh shit, this is too much for me, start closing positions. Like, why? Did it make sense? Did you break lows? Did you break into new zones? Are you behind now? Are you closing against you? Like, take it to court.
You say, wait, what you say, take it to court? Take GG to court?
Take it to court. See if there's reasons, be the prosecutor. See if you can convince the judge. Don't be the judge.
Oh, you have the 1 hour start play on gold here. Oh, looks like gold wants to push up towards 1724 today.
Ooh,
yeah, the 30-minute wick fill, 15-minute break the highs. Looks like it wants to push up. It is very choppy here, but overall, it should continue up towards like 1724 today.
Yeah, I'm staying away from gold.
Yeah, I'm staying away from gold too.
Let's go. No.
Try to see GJ.
Trying to see GJ younger sibling. I mean, gold younger sibling.
As soon as the 1 hour closes above, yeah. So like now we have like, it's currently 9:35. Yeah, the 1 hour must close above. If the 1 hour closes below, then I'm probably gonna close full. So 1 hour is a higher, stronger time frame. But it's also why I have my stop loss at the current 4 hour low and the current 1 hour low instead of having at the 15 or 30 minute low, right? Because that would have been broken. 1 hour is obviously the more respectful time frame in this case.
We used to do that last year and just keep getting stopped out and then it would go out direction.
Yeah. That's something I adapted to this year. I worked on that like this year especially. Like I'll have stops on a 1 hour, but I'll manage risk using the 15 and 30. Like I wouldn't close full at the 15 and 30 though. Last year did that a lot, and it cost me more times than it,
Than it should have.
Yeah. Chicago open? Wait, what?
Everywhere's open is.
NYSE?
Yeah, everyone's opening up.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
Cause they found a new vaccine. Well, if you get vaccinated, you could be around people without masks that have low risk.
No, someone said move after letting close Chicago Open. I never heard of Chicago Open. I've only heard of NYSE. I never knew Chicago Opens at 10.
Well, I thought that was the same thing.
I mean, NA. Yeah.
Yeah, NA. I thought just NA in general is open at the same time. Shit. Something new. Write that down in my trading diary.
Oh, they're 1 hour behind East Coast? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, makes sense now. Guys, and by the way, like, you know, let's say this trade does go through. Alright, it goes up tap target. Don't think of it as you had diamond hands or anything, you know, like, it has nothing to do with you holding with diamond hands or that's all emotions. Like, it has nothing to do with that at all. You held this trade here because price didn't break your levels, and the trade makes sense until it breaks your levels, until it breaks your structure, right? And if you close it, doesn't mean you have weak hands. It just means that you manage risk, right? But it should never be that diamond hand thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense unless you're holding stocks or something. This 1 hour doesn't want to flip. It doesn't want to go down. It just wants to stay here.
Just don't want to go down. It's trying to go up. It's just stretching.
The 15-minute looks clean though. I mean, it creates support here, and then you know.
Got range to go up. I mean, we're still good. I mean, we're still making
good.
sense.
Still valid.
We're valid. There you go. That's the word. The trade is still valid. It still makes sense.
Yeah.
Until this 1 hour closes back into range.
Yeah. All right. We
got
got 18
yet.
minutes
We haven't
left.
had a 1 hour close yet, so give it time. Got 18 minutes.
18.
I talked upon fake outs too. I talked about how you can avoid them. Usually 80% of the time they happen. Let's say today we're trading bullish, they usually happen to the downside before it goes up. So you always want to follow the trend, right? When going against the trend, you get caught in a lot of fake outs. But this right here, I mean, price is bullish today. I mean, if it fakes out, then it fakes out. Nothing you can do about that. But I wouldn't take any sells after though. I wouldn't take any sells back in the range. I'll call it a day.
Carl, you're talking about Gary V?
I think so.
Shh.
Prepare your wings, supposed to be about to fly. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. The 15% close bearish back in the range, I think. Or Doji.
Yeah, fake out GJ. Be like, all right, y'all. It's you ending. You play the intro and then let the candle move and then psych. We back.
Buy low so high. Yeah. I wait for resistance to break. I bought the low. This is the high. it's making new lows, new highs. This whole thing about, you know, the whole talk about on Instagram Live, it's weird. It doesn't make any sense because if you're just buy high, sell low all the time, price will be a barcode. Price will just print like this. There'll be no new highs. There'll be no new lows, right? Price will just be in one range the whole entire lifespan of its currency.
The banks, institutions, and big money buy lows, sells high, and then by the time they get to their high end, well, you see their low and you see where it's going, and you see their trend. It's making new highs. So your job is not to catch that, the bottom of the move. Your job is to catch only 10 to 15, if you're lucky, 20, 30 pips on a runner.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, our job is not to catch this whole bottom of this range to the top. Like, we didn't. Let me add it.
No, sorry. I said wait, what? Cause I was reading a comment, and for a second I thought Carlos said Gary V was gonna come onto the streams. So I'm like, wait, what? No, but yeah, I get your point there. Yeah, but he blows me up. Like, it's like majority of his people aren't Forex traders, so it's just gonna be a dead group out
It's
there.
gonna
It's
be
like,
weird, yeah.
yeah, like, I kind of don't want it, but I want it at the same time if it does happen.
I'm about to hop off for the day, boys. Everyone take care. Good session.
Alright, be safe,
Hey,
my
Primar,
brother.
y'all gonna watch this count flip?
Peace out,
What time is it
perimeter.
right
15
now?
close back in the
9:45?
range, man. 15 close back in the range.
Ooh.
Bullish back in the range. 30 minute here.
Alright, I'm gonna hope for you, man. I think it
I mean, if you
like
gotta
the
hop
stream.
off. Like I'm not holding you.
Alright. Yeah, no, I got a client. I gotta get
Yeah,
after
yeah,
it. You guys be good. I'll talk to you later.
Alright,
I'll
be safe
hit you on
right
the
here.
call later.
Yep.
Alright, peace out.
Peace. Let's see what happens here. 15 opened up, had no top wick. It's a bit of flip bullish now, respecting that support. We honestly just need a break of the 30-minute high here, and we also need the 1 hour close above, and we should be fine. Still bad in the trade, so that's the next checklist for now. How can I call and be one of the guys on the screen? It's only for members of course members. Max future on GJ. Wish I held my 50%, but live and live and learn. I mean, if you close full, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I just believe the 1 hour stop loss was very bad, so. But yeah, I mean, you have the same plan where you're gonna add more risk as we re-break the highs again. Could have held, yeah. I mean, perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I mean, if you wait for the break of the highs too, I mean, yeah, it would have been valid. We came very close to the highs. Yeah. I mean, you can add in our position though, right? That's the thing. If this is your first trade. Who took a trader and it's their first trade of the day? In the chat.
It is my first trade.
Yeah, this is my first trade too.
I thought you took one last night.
Well, that was yesterday, right? I don't really count that as today.
Ah.
Yeah. I count that as yesterday. Nice. Took one on the Fago, might give it another chance. Yeah. I don't consider it a fake out until the 1 hour tavern closes back in the range. Because again, like the 30-minute has closed above before, 15 had closed above before, but then they have failed to stay above. Whereas the 1 hour tavern has never failed to stay above before. So yeah, with the 1 hour closure, I'll consider it a fake out. But as of right now, not yet. Right? Not yet. Me first trade, nice. Yeah. I kind of don't know how I didn't see gold. Those buys that were above this resistor. I don't know what I was doing at this time. This is at 8 a.m. I think, 8:30ish. 30-minute starter play, 15-minute close above the range. Those are clean buys. That would have been a nice 30 pit range, pretty clean. And for those that don't know why, we manage risk, there's a video on it. This right here, this is a great example of why you manage risk, right? Because if you didn't manage risk this day, you would have got caught in a fake out, pretty much. Same thing today. Similar. Think gold wants to fly up? Yeah. I see it too, but I think for that to happen, you must close above 17.19. Once you get a closure above that resistance, it should be ideal for price to continue up towards the next resistance, which is going to be up here at 17.26ish. You need a 1 hour closure. I think it hit stops here. I mean 100%. I probably did. Yep. So I closed half earlier on, around like -7 pips ish, -5 pips, and then now that price, hit my original stops, I'm out of the trade completely. Because now what's gonna happen is, I consider this now a fake out, right? Because now the 1 hour is probably gonna close back in the range here, and we're probably gonna continue down for the rest of the day. So you can probably see price coming down to 150, 840. But again, I don't think there's anything you could have done in that trade. Taking the same entry over and over again, right? I would take the same thing tomorrow morning again, if I do see it again. But overall, I think we managed the risk pretty great. But that was the first trade of the day. It's your first day here, first day here stops. Big else, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, the first day here stops here. But overall, I hope you enjoyed your stay. The value that we gave today. Yeah. So overall, I think that the loss was around around a 14 pip loss, closing half. So around a 7 to 14 pip loss, I'll say. For those that close half, for those that close full. -7, 14 pips. But yeah, I think that's it.
$560. Not too bad.
560? Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's like around 10 pips.
Well, yeah, total, but
I lost like.
But it's alright for me. For our win, like one win takes care of these.
That's 10 pips.
More than we lose.
Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day. It was a great session we had today, although that was not the ideal trade setup. Overall, great day. Catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 Eastern. Appreciate you guys for being here today. Leave a like on the stream if you guys haven't done so yet. Leave a like for our risk manager in that trade. And again, catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 Eastern. Take care. Take it easy. Peace and love. Stay safe.
The value is there, man. Like every day.
Great stream today.
Yo, peace out. Stay safe.